Alright. Okay. Alright. Just want to make sure that this is working. Okay. Let's see. Alright. I think it should be okay. I just want to make sure if you guys are able to hear it. Let's just say that alright, I will explain later, okay? I know it's kind of weird seeing me like this. So, let's see. Come on. Alright. Oh wait, whoops, not this. I'm not playing Hitman. Nah, screw that. Okay. I think you guys should be able to see me. Oh man. Oh god, this is a very bad. Alright, I will switch over to a scene right now. Alright, I'm just gonna do some last minute setup. Okay? Okay, if I were to flip this bad boy, the transform, if I flip horizontally, there we go. Nice. Okay, and if I were to go back to the just chatting, there we go. Okay, so, I know that this is kind of weird. Because you guys should be seeing me. You guys should be seeing me in my live 2D form, not like a PNG tuber. Because let's just say there are some complications. If you have I think there is a thing that I don't even consider that a stream, but it's like something that has happened that it says like interrupted stream. So it was like something that that happened. You know, basically it's like I am sort of like basically I borrowed my brother's webcam. And then he would like to sort of want it back for a while because he doesn't usually use it very often. So he would, so I would use it most of the time. And then right now he wanted to use it for some reason, maybe for his job, I think. So yeah, we will be confined to a PNG tuber state for now. But it won't. Don't worry, it won't be long. It will be until around maybe Tuesday. That's when I start my stream. So yeah, I guess you guys can take a sort of you can say how do I say this? It's like I guess you can like sort of be accustomed to this for now. All right, just until Tuesday, and that's it. Okay. So yeah, I think right now I will be switching over to the scene. I don't wanna jump too much. I don't wanna okay, alright, I do wanna set up some stuff real quick. Okay, now let's see. Let's see if I go to my deck board. Yep, there we go. And then if I were to copy my chat over here, there we go. Oh, I don't want to open this. What are you doing? What the fuck? Okay, all right. So, All right, let's see. Okay, if I were to paste it here, and then if I were to open it here, and I think I would be able to see you guys really. There we go. There we go. All right, nice. So I think I'm able to see you guys. Just gonna, yep, there we go. All right. So I am able to see you guys right now. All right. Yeah, I think that's really about it. So right now we are gonna, oh, okay, so for today, geez, I haven't even do my intro yet, but it's like, yeah. All right, welcome to yet another Fizz Flyrework stream. My name is Fizz Flyrework and welcome to yet another stream. What up? So I think as I said, I will be confined to the PNG tuber for now. My live 2D, you know, he's in a bad mood, you know. Fizz, you wanna come out?
No, I don't want to.
Oh yeah, you can see. You know, he's been working for me for like what, 6 months now. So yeah, I guess it's time to give him a break. All right,
Right, Fizz? Yeah, that's correct.
yep, there you go. But yeah, in that case, I think I will jump into it. For now, I think I will need to see. All right, so without further ado, I think we will go to here. There we go. All right, so and then I will set up like a collab video kind of thing. So yeah, all right, let's see. I think I will need to video ninja. There we go. Nice. Okay, I do need to don't have to use this one. I think I would need to, okay. Oh yeah, I have this link. Okay, so if I have this, and if I have this, I have this. There we go. All right. So then I think I will copy this link too, using another studio software to capture the group video mix. A group scene. I think I'll just invite a guest. All right. So yeah, I think in this case, I think I will jump into the Discord. All right, let's see. He is right here, and I think you guys will be able to hear him as well. All right, so I'm just gonna give him a text and just see, okay? All right, now. All right, so I given him. All right, wow, that's a quick response. All right, there we go. Maybe I should set up like push to mute. I think that would be great. All right, let's see. Voice video input push to talk. Is there a push to mute thingy over here? Let me check. All right. Where is he again? Okay, there we go. Hello. All right, let me put on my headphones for a while. Okay, let's see.
Oh, hello. Oh, goddamn, I was muted.
Yeah, I saw you were muted. All right.
What the fuck? Okay.
Okay, okay, so one thing is, basically I was supposed to use my live 2D model, but because I sort of like share the webcam with my brother, he doesn't use it very often. So
Okay.
literally this week, and then he sort of he wanted to use it for his work, and then I'm now stuck with a live 2D thing. So that's why I was late. I was like trying to find like a last minute solution. I was like, shit.
It's fine. You just use Fujitech. It's fine.
Oh man.
Although there is something about your audio. It's crackling.
Really?
Yeah, it's crackling. Are you using like a new mic?
I'm not too sure though. Wait, I'm mute myself for
It's
now.
crackling. Okay.
Okay.
Give me your link to Fujitech. You need me to mute as well.
All right. I think I'll defer myself for now. Later for the link, I think I'll discuss with you on that. I just wanna like settle the audio first. All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Seems like there's something with my audio. Let's see. Speakers, output. All right. Wait. Is it cracking? Oh. What the fuck? Okay. This is weird. What the fuck? Shit. No wonder. Why is it happening again? Okay, let's see. If we go to our video broadcast. No fucking wonder. Dude, this is better. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh wait. Yeah. This is better. Okay. Alright. Let's see. It seems like I have like some audio issues. Let's see. Dude, why does that sound so off? Okay. Alright. What the fuck is this? Dude, this sounds so shit. Okay. I can finally hear myself. What the fuck? Bro. What the shit is this? Okay. If I go to my sounds with my communications recording, there we go. The boost, audio quality. What? I thought I set this. Alright. You know what? Let's try this again. Yo. What? Why is it like this? Wait, is it okay? Why is it crackling? It's so weird. Are you for real? Or is there something wrong with my video broadcast? Huh. Let's see. If I were to set it. No! Nycto, why are you here? Get out! Get out! Alright, let's see. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see. What the fuck is this? Dude, what is this? Oh wait, is it better? Whoa, what was that? Jesus. Okay, I think right now it's so much better. Holy shit. What was that? Fucking hell. Okay. Alright. Okay, let me just turn this off real quick. Okay. Nycto, if you are watching, I am ready to head back to the call. Oh man, what was that? Jesus Christ. Alright. There we go. Nycto, can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, this is
Hello.
so much better, right?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's fine.
I think it's okay. Oh my god, I think I know like because when I hear myself I was like freaking crackling. It's like I'm using like the mic from the webcam. Oh man. Okay, so I think we just go with the setup. You said you needed my link, right? With the Fuji tank. I actually didn't use that. Oh wait, is it the reactive one? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, the reactive one.
Oh, okay. So I think I set it up like just now. So let me just okay. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Oh boy, what is that?
Oh boy.
Alright, boom. And then I think
You're not gonna use what do we call that shit? Via video. So yeah, I have your link.
oh wait, you have my link?
Yeah, I have your link because it automatically shows in the FujiTech page.
Oh yeah, I
when
saw
you
yours
log
as well.
in.
How?
Yeah, so you can just log in that. You just copy that shit.
Oh, okay, wait. Let me see. Oh, so I just copy your link and then I just paste it in my OBS, right?
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh my god, you're transparent.
Am I?
Wait.
Wait.
In my view.
Wait. Let me
No, it's fine. It's not your thing. It's mine.
Oh, I see.
Because I applied the chroma key because of the what do you call that shit? Video. Yeah, because I was setting it for video.
Oh, no
Ninja.
wonder. Alright, now let me try on my side. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. Okay. Then I should be... there we go. Okay, I think I see you now. Damn, yours looks so smooth. Alright. So, I think for Nate later, he will like, he will come in at 10, right?
Yeah, around 10.
Alright.
We can
Nice.
start first. He said we can just start first if you want to.
Alrighty. Yeah, sure. You can just join halfway. It's alright.
Yeah.
I sort of leave him a spot in the middle. So, yeah.
I have my scenes set up for this. I don't
Wait,
know how it will work.
Wait, I wanna see yours. Let me check you out.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna share my screen in Discord.
All right, let's take a look.
Okay, so this is like the whole gang.
Yo, Dad, this looks so
Okay.
cool, dude. You have
And then-
everything set up.
Yeah, and then there's you.
Yo, what the frick? Wait, how do you do that? No way.
Yeah,
What?
I did this
How?
from like 2 days ago.
What? That's so cool, dude. You know what? I should just cancel my stream and just go to your stream, man. Oh my god, it's so much better. Oh my god, this
You
is
can
so
set up
good.
yours. You can set up yours to be like similar.
Damn, what the freak?
Wait.
That's so cool, man.
You need
Holy
to be bigger.
shit.
You need to be bigger.
Oh man. Don't worry, you can just set me on the table like a small little figurine, a small little pet.
Wait. Oh shit, my face. Okay, never mind.
Oh my god, you look so cool, man.
We
Damn.
can. Just tell me when you want to start.
To be honest, oh wait, okay.
You
actually,
already started. Yeah, I already see.
I think I would need to look for one thing. I didn't set this up, but I want to like see with the push to talk for the Discord. I don't know how to do that because just in case if I want to talk to my chat, I don't want to like disrupt the whole thing.
Oh yeah, sure. My button is caps lock.
Oh, caps lock.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna use it here because on streams like this, I just ignore them.
Oh, I see.
Just ignore the chat.
Dude, I get that, man. It's like whenever you're doing collabs, you want to focus on a conversation, and it's yeah, I get that. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. All right, I just want to like set this up real quick. All right. Keybinds onto. All right, let's see. I'm really slow with like tech. I'm an old man. Keybinds, add a keybind button. Alright, add a keybind button. Enable, add a keybind. Need to push to mute. And then I will do this. Oh wait, maybe not this. I'll do this. Alright. Okay, so I'm testing this out. Alright, so I'm talking right now. So let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So did you hear 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
What do you mean?
Wait.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Okay,
what
so
are you counting?
I am counting to 1 to 5. So
Okay.
at around 6 to 10, you should not be able to hear me.
Oh, you mean in the stream?
I mean in the Discord call as well.
Oh, in the Discord server. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, let me. I'll just try that again. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I heard fuck, and then it's gone.
Oh, okay. All right. Then
You're good.
It kind of works.
It kind of works.
Okay. So, I think we can just get straight into it. Let's just dive into the hole.
Okay, wait. I need to set up a few things. What time is it? It's 9:37.
Yo, how much is for the chicken chop? I can just like touch and go back to you just for this dinner.
What? What chicken chop? Dude, I don't understand.
No, it's on your stream.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, talking about the
I
chicken
forgot.
chop.
I put the food there. What the fuck? Oh, by the way, is it fine to curse in your stream?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Huh? Okay.
Like they say it's that you should put like 18 plus on your stream, but it's like I don't know, man.
That's good.
I just mess with it.
Wait, what? What? Oh my god, what the fuck? Sorry, I actually do like multi-streaming. So
wait.
I'm actually streaming on like 2 places at once, which is YouTube and TikTok.
Oh wow, cool. Oh,
So I'm setting up yours I am setting up your like PNG and everything right there.
Wait, like what are you using like for multi-streaming on TikTok? Because like how does it work?
It's actually a pain in the ass because you basically have to use like two different softwares, which is like TikTok Live, because TikTok cannot be used on OBS, unfortunately.
Wait.
So that's like a very shitty part of it.
I think. Have you heard of Atom?
What's that?
Oh
I don't
boy.
know what that is.
Okay, it's okay. Allow me. I'm not sure that do they work. Do they make this for like TikTok Live? But I think there's a way to do it. So, I think this will may potentially change your life. Let's just say it. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see.
You know what I like? You just doing all these things on your stream.
What do you mean?
Like no fucks given.
Really? I
Wait,
mean,
you're still live, right?
Yeah, I'm still live. Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it. I mean, like last time, my last stream, right?
Yeah.
I was doing. I actually learned about Video Ninja during my last stream.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I did follow your Twitter. Like you just learned it like this week. Is it this week or like last week?
Yeah, it's
Somewhere.
I think earlier this week. I think.
All right, so
it's like so weird. Okay.
I send you this link. It's called Atom.
Okay.
So there you can set it up in OBS, and this sort of like helps you make like a vertical kind of thing that is integrated with your OBS thingy. I don't know how the best to explain that, but when you use it, it works. It just works. I'm not sure for like going live on TikTok, but if let's say you want to like record like a short, it would be very easy for that. So I think in your free time, you can like check that out some other time.
Sure. I'll check it out. But normally I'll just like wait. Oh, it's not for multi-streaming, is it?
I'm not.
Because you really can't, I think.
I'm not.
So this just
sure.
basically helps with like vertical stuff, like recording vertical stuff.
But I'm not too sure on like multi-streaming because maybe they're working on it. I'm not too sure because like right now a lot of people they want to go for like multi-streaming. So I think if they were to do that, it would be a big thing. But yeah, I think in terms of like actual multi-streaming, I don't think so. Wow, so that's the TikTok Live. Huh, interesting.
So here you can just like do whatever you want, I guess. But yeah, it's a pain in the ass because you basically have to like read two chats at once. But normally I don't really interact with the chat on TikTok because the audience there are like different.
Yeah. Wait, how is it on TikTok? I mean, I'm like judging based on their attention span because of like, you know,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, and then literally 5 or 6 seconds and then bye.
Yeah, that's basically it. So you are struggling with their attention span. I mean, like you get more views, but you struggle more with the attention span, and also the fact that the audience are more like the ones you will see in Malaysia's Facebook.
Oh yeah, because they are very like centered. Like it's like if you download TikTok, you will be centered around like your local area content instead of like Western content. That's why it's like different.
Yeah. So it's like this is gonna be like really harsh. But simply put, there's like more room bits there. for lack
Rumpets.
of better ways to say it.
Wait, what does it mean by rumpets? Like,
I don't. Oh, wait. Okay. So you are Malay, Chinese, or like Indian?
I'm like Chinese.
Okay, you're Chinese. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Chinese.
Abangs.
Abang. Oh, abangs. Okay. Alright.
Imagine like Malay abangs.
Oh. Okay.
So
Interesting.
those kinds of people will be here in TikTok. So
But-
it's like a different
Huh.
thing to struggle with, because it's really hard to make them understand like the simple things. So I don't really enforce like the rules because they won't
Oh.
listen.
I see. It's like it's sort of like the I don't want to say like unhinged, but it's like maybe they're really not used to like live streaming. If you want to put it in a better way, I guess.
Yeah. And then it's like, just like I mentioned earlier, it's like more Facebook people, so they're more conservative, and
Mm.
how do I say this? But basically TikTok and Facebook are like the two most accessible apps, and for most people.
Yep.
So that's the reason why there's like an abundance of them. It's
Yep.
like Mobile Legends, but for streaming platforms.
Yeah.
If that
I-
makes any sense.
I kind of get it. Because
Uh,
also it's like usually like I'm not sure what type of content you watch, but it's that for me I watch a lot of like Western content, so it's that I'm not too sure on like the local taste for it. So it's like if you say like local live streaming, it's like it's not that, I guess it's not that big. I guess I'm not too sure. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but it's like most of the like streaming like more centered around perhaps the west side or maybe even Japan. But if you're saying like Malaysia, it's like I don't know.
it's hard to explain.
Yeah.
It's basically hard to explain.
Yeah. And one thing is that because I think like everyone has like YouTube like installed in their phone as well. It's like like every sort of like Android phone. What is it? Oh yeah. Every Android phone is like they have their YouTube like automatically installed in there. So whenever they're browsing content, is that they will sort of like because if you compare to Twitch, you have to go to the App Store to like download it. Because other than that, there's no other way to like actually find like your stream. Like if in terms of YouTube, like if you like
Discoverability? Is it? No?
I guess it sort of relates. It's because it's that because discoverability for me, it involves a lot of things. It's that with the platform, with how they like with their algorithm and all. But I'm talking in terms of like the accessibility. It's like because YouTube is already downloaded into like every other people's like Android phones, so it's like they can just straight away like use YouTube as their first and foremost entertainment thing. And whenever we use stuff, is that if we use something that's good, we will be less inclined to use other things. It's like that will be our first favorite, and then potentially that will like perhaps bring more people in, and that bring more eyes to like different content as well. That's my like look at it.
But oh my god! But it's just really hard to regulate, especially when you're like handling like two. Okay, we're speaking strictly about like multi-streaming in two different platforms that is not technically mixed in one chat. It's really macam pending for you to read two chats at one time. So it's really crazy because now I have my YouTube chat on my left side, and there's like another my TikTok chat on the right one.
Damn.
And one of them will macam kecil hati if you ignore them.
Ah,
So
I
it's
see, I see.
really hard. Plus, since they're not in one chat, it makes it harder for them to stay like on one topic. So
Mm.
it's very very hard to do.
Yeah, because it's like it's sort of like you're trying to entertain two people at once, and then one of them like wants to talk, or wants to talk, and then you have to pay attention to the other one, and then the other wants to talk, you have to pay attention to the other one.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Before that,
Yeah.
you're okay. The topic that you put on your podcast is like online relationships in general.
Yeah. I just like,
Mine is like making and maintaining online friendships. I
well,
think.
I mean, we can
Is
go
that what I
like,
wrote?
yeah, I think in the tweet, yeah, I think that it is. I don't know. We can go like all out. I mean, that's the fun of it. It's like you just put
Yeah.
one general theme, and then we can just go all areas.
Okay. Before that, I think I'm gonna start the stream on my side.
All right, sure. All right.
We started yet.
Don't worry, take your time.
So-
Take your time.
1, 2, and
All right.
Wait.
Hey Matt, how
What
are
the hell?
you?
What the hell?
So right now
it
we
is.
are so right now we are
Goddamn.
like hanging out with Nycto.
Goddamn.
So welcome to the
I
stream.
like
So
how
right now
you
we're like
just,
collabing.
Pivoted from like talking about the stream setup
Mm-hmm.
to online relationships on your stream. That's so cool. That's like a skill. What the hell?
Well, that's the
Okay.
beauty, man. We're gonna go all out with no set of directions. We may even
Yeah.
go down different rabbit holes. Who knows? That's what like makes it exciting.
Oh man, I like this. I like this style
Yeah.
because the thing about these kinds of like talking streams, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that sometimes we are gonna segue somewhere else that's like totally unrelated,
Yeah.
and I think it really depends on person to person.
Yeah.
But I guess it's fine for us to do that. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I wouldn't really mind. I mean, in the end, it's like, for me, it's that as long as we're having a good time, I think it's okay. I mean, of course, like in a way, we can go off tangents a little bit, and then it's like when we finish that part, and then we can like go back to the topic at hand. So I think it's just a matter of balancing.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is not something I'm good at. But then again, when we talk about friendships, right? It's, to me at least, friendship isn't something that is easy to manage because I'm the kind of guy who's like, being friends is something that is special. It's like something that you don't simply get it like just like that, just like those the kind of tweets where people say that retweet this or like this if you want to be friends.
Don't get me
really
started on
like
that. Jeez.
You know that one, right?
Yeah, oh my god, so okay, anyways, I'll let you finish first.
No. That's the thing. It's okay. You can talk about that one because that's like one of the things that I won't say I hate it. It's just something that personally I don't vibe with, because it seems so ingenuine. It's like it's not genuine. That's not how you make friends.
Yeah, okay, so I think to give, let's say, for people context, like for those that are not familiar with like the VTuber space, is that in the on Twitter usually is that there would be people that post that would basically put maybe a picture saying that, hey, would you want to if you will give this a like, do you want to be my friend? You can like sort of
Yeah.
retweet this. You can like this, and then that's it. Yeah, they just make that post to just do that, and I just find, and it's the weird thing is that everyone's doing it, and there's one thing for me is that there are so many people who like that. There's so many people who retweet that. Are you sure you are gonna like interact with everybody? It's like they're going. Oh my god.
Yeah,
okay.
normally those are newer VTubers are more they have an easier tendency to be trapped in those kinds of posts.
Yeah,
Newer
it's
ones
like,
because they're building their followers and shit, you know.
yeah, I mean I get that, but it's like, are you really okay? Because to be honest, is that I can make that post and everyone's gonna like for sure. That is very easy. It's like so easy. Is that I'll just make like a post like, oh, just give this a like, and then perhaps I'll hit you a DM, and then everyone would just like, dude, come on, that's easy. It's like, are you? I mean, for me, I find more value in like quality rather than quantity. It's like, come on, like I know that's like an easy bait for you to. Okay. I don't want to like make it sound as a bait. I don't know who the intention of the VTuber like wants. Okay, maybe they're different, but it's that if like everyone keeps doing it, it sounds so. It's like, it's like, really? Are you sure? It's like, I've seen it so many times. Is that they're like, if like, you have to think from the people's side is that like if someone were to like, and then they were really expecting someone to like, well, like send them the DM, and if they don't, it's like you're just giving them like, I mean, I don't know. It's just so cringe. I just think super cringe for that.
It is like very fucking cringe. Like, what the hell?
Like,
Why?
come on. Yeah.
Why
I mean,
is that happening?
like, okay, so I think I know the point is that like for those that, oh, if you like this, I will like send you a message, and if they don't, it's that, bro, like you're not genuine, and if you are already like that, and it's like you're just farming clicks and likes, it's like it will potentially translate to other thing else. So it's like the thing is that it's not genuine for me. It's like, are you really sure? Because if I were to do that, I would not, because it's that I won't be able to fulfill that one thing, and I want to stay truthful. That's it. Like at the basis of that, like if they really want to like find someone to like be friends or collab with, like just reach out. Like that's it. Yeah, it's just so easy. Okay.
Exactly.
Like for you, it's like you actually posted on your timeline and people would actually like like interact with the post. Well, not for me at least, because I'm still freaking new. Like I would actually like need to like reach people out. Like for my past collabs, is that I reach people out, I just like craft a message, just send to them saying that, and then if they don't reply, I just forget about it, and for those that I reply, then I'll just follow up. It's that easy. Really. So yeah.
Personally, for me, right, I will make friends on Twitter. Personally, the way I make those friends is normally when like I respond to like a tweet that like a banger tweet usually. But if like
Matt, I think it's more of like they just
I
bait
also
people
like
to
befriend
give them the
people who
like,
normally
and then
will like
they just
respond
like
on my tweets as well.
they just don't do
you
the
know?
thing that's what's in the post.
Personally, for me,
Yeah, that's about it.
don't really do that easily. But then again, I do see like when people are interested in you, they will talk to you more, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's like a good way for us to start like friendships. Oh, by the way, Nate mentioned that he's gonna be in, so I'm gonna open like the room for him.
Alright, sure.
And the boy is coming.
Oh boy, alright, we can have more people. Interesting.
You know Nate.
Sadly,
Like
no.
I don't think you've ever interacted with him. Like he's one of the people that I knew this year, and I think we did talk about this on stream before, but we would be interested in having like your opinion as well.
Wow, interesting. All right, sure,
Yeah.
sure. Wait, I'm curious. That did you meet with him like online or is it like physically?
Yeah. Rika, I don't know if you know
Oh,
her.
is it like
Right.
Is it which Rika? Is it one of it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Rika tweeted out like this very random tweet. She's not like mentioning us, but she mentioned that, oh, there's the boy. Okay, there he is.
Yo, hey Nate.
Rika was mentioning about like when me and Nate like share our opinions online, something like that. And she basically said that she enjoys it whenever we share our opinions.
Wow.
And then we were like, hey, I heard about you. I heard about you as well. And then we
I
plan on
see.
like talking about something on stream, I guess. And then here we are, because here's another thing as well. I think in the context of VTubing, right? I don't think
Wait.
like a lot.
I'm sorry, but Nate, if you're talking, I would just want to let you know that you're muted.
Yes.
Yeah, just saying, my man.
Yeah, you have to mention that.
I hope that he knows. I hope that he's not talking.
Oh no, he's just listening in.
Alright.
He's on his way back.
Ah,
He's in the LRT apparently.
I see. Okay, as you were saying.
Yeah, okay. So basically, I don't think in the context of VTubing, especially in Malaysia as well, there's not really many VTubers who make content around like self-help and positivity and stuff like that. It's like this guy right here, but apparently he does. So I found that that's one of the reasons why we vibe as well. Because basically we talk about the same things. Kinda. Not really, but kinda.
Yeah.
So that's like mutual stuff makes you, vibe with each other basically.
Interesting.
Oh
Wait,
my god.
like what do you guys talk about like in terms of that? Because I'm also like interested in like the like in that space. Like what do you guys like, like maybe in the past, like what do you guys like have talked about?
It's normally what we talk about can be considered like not really sensitive, but not things that people don't really talk about. Like on stream, we did talk about like parental like trauma that you had during like your upbringing, stuff like that.
I see.
Some facts, some sciencey stuff, I guess.
Whoa, okay, interesting.
Because Nate is like a nerd. I would say he's a nerd. I'm actually a nerd as well, but he's more obvious.
But yeah, you hide your nerdness.
Oh, by the way, he said read the chat VC.
Chat. Oh yeah. I forgot
Yeah,
about
there's a chat VC. he called us Bellens, by the way.
Balance?
Yeah, BELEN. Why, Nate? You've never even talked to Fizz. Come on, why are you calling me Belen? What the hell?
Wait,
Belen
what?
is basically Belen is apparently, from what I understood, is basically those girls who joined in the rumpit thingies, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh, assalamualaikum.
I am totally lost on it.
Never mind.
Oh
Never
man.
Mind. Just ignore it.
I'll just pretend I didn't hear it.
Oh my god.
Man.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So, oh my god. So, I don't know if this ever happened to you,
Mhm.
but have you ever like, okay, you hate someone, you don't think you're gonna vibe with them, but when you get to know them, apparently you actually like them. Actually,
Oh,
have you ever had this kind of situation? Because this thing apparently happens. I don't
wait.
know if it happens with you.
Wait, so you're saying is that you hate that person? Like
Mhm.
without
Yeah.
is it in terms of like you haven't like get to know them yet? Is it
Yeah, yeah,
it's sort
yeah,
of like
yeah,
a first
yeah.
impression thing, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
Ever
Okay.
had that happen to you?
Let me think. Uh I I don't think I don't think so because I usually don't really hate people much. Is that I don't I just if I don't I transfer the hate to more of the perspective of like, hey, maybe they're just different, and I just like treat that as is. So I don't really hate people. So it's like, let's say if like if they do have like a sort of a bad impression in the past, or like someone has talked to them about something, and if I were to interact with them like perhaps like in real life, they maybe potentially be a different person. I think that is like very important for like if you wanna, let's say perhaps in terms of online, and then if you want to meet that people in person, it's like different thing, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I usually reserve my judgment because
Mhm.
when you are talking to someone physically and in terms of
Mhm.
online, it would be different. It would be different. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. So basically, what you're saying is, um, online, specifically online, right? There are things that people just don't show that would
Yeah.
be different when translated in real life, basically, right?
Yeah. Yeah, potentially. Like because
Yeah.
I mean, especially with like VTubing as well. It's like some people, they want to put on a persona online.
True.
Like
True.
like
I
okay,
forgot about that one.
if you want to take one of the examples, is like one of the, it's like popular streamers, like I guess you know Speed, right? I show Speed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Kind of speed.
come on, like he does really act like really crazy on stream, but when you meet him in real life, it's like it's like he would usually be nice because he does
He's a
put
very
on
chill
like,
guy.
yeah, because and I'm not saying like putting on a persona online is bad. Like
Mhm.
I mean, if you are doing it for like actually entertaining people, or you are actually playing like a character online, like to fit like in the sort of a story thing, I mean, go ahead. Like let's just for me, it's just that perhaps I mean, if you like, just don't be like, if physically just don't be like a bad person, I guess. That's the basis of it.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
okay.
no, as I said, reserve judgment. Like they have their own reasons to doing something. So unless I talk to them a lot, or like I understand them a lot, then I only put on the judgment itself.
Okay. Okay. That is actually a very good advice. My cat agrees with you.
Yeah, man. Like
Yeah.
I think that is like very. I'm not like, I'm not here like being like a freaking like advisor or something, but it's like, it's like especially for like audience, I guess, is that it's sort of like you would need to like hold that judgment whenever you're interacting online. And one thing, the good thing is it will sort of helps you relieve the like first, it's like the judgment, like the first, like if you see something bad, it's like, oh, he is that person, but you're just gonna like, in the end, you just gotta be more human. Is that
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
looking at tweets, but when you are talking to that person face to face, that is the most realist thing, and that is only where we can get to like the actual like things, like the actual how is he as a person. I think that is like the core. So let's say if I did see someone like saying like a bad take, or like someone just like insulting me, and that is what I hold my judgment is that, oh, I haven't met this person in real life, maybe he's different, so I'll just like, one, ignore it, second, I'll just like reserve my judgment and we'll just see how it goes, something like that.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. It's something that I surprisingly didn't think about. Like, talking about us, I forget that we're VTubers. Seriously. I forget that we're VTubers. I forget that people have like personas online that they're showing.
Yeah.
And it kinda that's like one of the other problems of making these online friendships. It's the fact that some people, I'm not saying all, but some people just have some trouble trying to how do I say this, separate like reality and like their persona time.
Yeah.
I've got that kind of interaction before, especially unfortunately in the MyPT Discord. Like,
Really?
I would just hang out here on my own,
I see.
and then someone would just go in and then be like, their persona, and I think that is kind of hard to relate to, especially when you're trying to make like a relationship, like at least like just a platonic one, so
yeah.
I don't know about you, but for me that does like turn me off for like making these type of friends, because you need to have like some time for you to channel your inner persona, especially like for an audience, but when in private, I don't think you should do that. But then again, I don't know if like that is a popular opinion or something, but I don't really enjoy that when it happens to me.
I see. I mean, wait, is that person, perhaps, is it a stranger?
Yeah, it's a stranger.
Yeah,
it's a stranger.
Okay. If it's a stranger, then I get it, because it's like, bro, I don't know you. Like, why you like, why you like coming in here, or like, because it's weird. It's weird. You have to have that.
It is.
People will always choose the persona that benefits them the most. Yeah, unfortunately, some people would. Yeah, if that brings them in terms of like monetary value or like fame, which is I mean, is what if it's what they like, it's like, in the end it's up to them, but we just see how they deal with it.
But the thing is, again, because like Nate put it in the chat, persona that benefits them the most, unfortunately, when they do that, it doesn't benefit them. It really doesn't. If anything, it alienates them more from other people who are genuinely trying to build a relationship with them.
Yeah, because the sad thing is that sometimes they are blinded, you can say. Is that they are like really sort of like, I guess, sucked into it. Is that they really they could not really like find that awareness. And sometimes like whenever that's why sometimes I pity these people, like, is that they've been down such a tunnel vision kind of thing, is that they don't have that kind of awareness within themselves, and it's like, it's so sad. It's like sometimes like I just feel sad for them. It's like I'm not like feeling in terms of like hatred in that sense. I'm like back to going like a human sense, is that, wow, like you it's so sad that you're in this position, is that, and you're not aware that it's going on in that sense, and it's just sad sometimes. I feel for them.
Self-awareness. Unfortunately, it's a very simple thing that a lot of people don't really have, especially when interacting with other people. You know, like I don't know about you or like anyone else, but um, try to have like some grasp on reality. You know, it's
Yeah.
the fantasy time. There's a time for like fantasies and stuff, but
Mhm.
not all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And and it makes it really awkward when you're put in that position, and especially when you have the mindset to like just foster a good relationship with everyone. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I think in terms of like especially right, if I were to do like a VTuber persona with you right now, and we barely even spoken to each other, it's like, of course you'd be weirded out. And I think Nate would be as well. So like, yeah. I mean, for me, on stream and off stream, I guess I'm more. I couldn't say more of the same because in the end, it's not gonna be the same. There's
Mhm.
gonna be slight differences, but in that sense, it's like not too different to a point where it's like I'm a different person. Is that so? It's like, yeah, whenever I'm having fun, I'm having fun. It's like, and then okay. So one thing is that uh when I do like collabs with like other people, is that I want to try to blend this because so in terms of like online relationships, right? I do. I'm not trying to plug here or anything, all right? I'm just
Okay.
this is just like one of like my experiments, you can say, is that on my channel there's a thing called crash course thingy. So it's basically like a talk
Yeah,
show. So
I
I'm
watch that one.
oh really okay no,
Yeah,
no.
I do.
All right, so oh
Not
my god,
not during the stream though,
oh
but
my god, you're
when
gonna make me
because
blush. Oh my god.
seriously, because I don't really have the time because when I'm free, I'm like this, you know, I'm streaming on my own.
Yeah, yeah.
But when I am free, I check up like people, especially yours also. I check yours during the latest crash course
Mm-hmm.
with like Machi Simmer as well.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
then the thing that you did before, like you are discovering like Malaysian VTubers, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's when I
So
found you as well.
that was kind of fun. That was kind of fun.
Ah, I see, I
So
see.
so yeah, so that's why, you know, when you discover each other like that,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
you kind of understand now that this person is like a green flag.
Oh, okay, yeah. When you mentioned that, I think it's a good thing because it's that, um, because for me, like, I'm so new, I don't know anyone in the space. That's why I have to do that. Is that it's like I wanna like, like know people in the MyVT community, and I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna like take my time to go into the Discord and go into like voice channels. Like hell no, man. But it's like I'm trying to make that into content. And in that sense, it sort of like pushes me in saying that, oh, okay, all right, so I have this going on. I will like try to look around and see. And like I'm doing this like live, and then I'm just looking at, this person sounds cool. This person is like, meh, maybe he's on hiatus, he may be gone. So it's like, I have like my own requirements and everything. And then it's like, and that's when I stumbled upon yours. And I was like, oh wow, this guy like talks about like various interesting topics. Like to be fair, like the topics that you talk about is that I would be interested to talk about, but it's like overall, like as you said, maybe not in just like Malaysia, but like overall in the street, like VTuber space, is that maybe not much people would like I guess talk about, which is fine.
Mhm.
So it's something different and it's interesting. So and then like I just sort of like I literally like what after like I'm exploring like the Malaysian VTubers, I kept them in a folder. Is that these are the folders of like people that I'm either interested in or like I'm like
God
potential.
damn.
Yeah, and I did put yours as
Wow.
well. I did put yours in the folder as well. So yeah, I put those like in the folder, and then it's like potentially in the future I will like reach out to those people for, well, you guessed it, for my crash course. So that's how it sort of like works. And
through the crash course, I think I'm going back to that, is that in terms of like online relationships, like I want to, because when you're meeting someone new, from my perspective, if I were to like meet someone new, is that we usually have to like do something together. Like I cannot just like go into a voice call and say, yo Nycto, what's up? Yo, I'm Fizz, what's up, man? It's like, come on. If you think of that, it's like okay, like why are you here? But if you treat it as something that you are offering, is that like for me, I'm setting everything up, we're gonna play a game, we're just gonna like drive and talk, we just have a chill time. And like even right now, like you set up like a occasion that, oh, we're just gonna talk about stuff, and then would you want to join? And then people were like, oh, he's actually doing something, and then it's like, why not? I'll just hop onto the stream. It's like you have to offer someone something for them to like for me at least, it's like you have to like attract them, in a sense is that you're doing something together, and then in that time you can explore with each other. So let's say in my crash course is that we're just driving around the game, and then I have like a list of questions that I brought up, and then I'm just gonna ask them the questions, and then I'm just gonna listen. Easy as that. So that's one way to do it. But the thing that I'm struggling with is that, let's say if I were to interact with like my past like crash course guests, the maintaining part is the hard part, to be honest. Like meeting them like for the first time, it's easy, but the maintaining is like, wow, it's like I don't have the time, because we do have like IRL friends, and we also have like like the VTuber friends, and sometimes that you just don't have the time to like just hang out with them, and that's the thing I'm struggling with right now. Damn, I'm actually talking so much. Oh my god.
No, actually, that is the reason why you're here. You're supposed to talk a lot.
Good.
Because of like, we want to hear your take on all of this. But first of all, I have to say that I actually do think it's fine for you to just hop into, in this case, MYVT Discord, because that's usually where all the VTubers join in. I usually do this sometimes, occasionally.
Oh, I see.
Like I just join. I like make a room, and then whoever joins. And I understand that earlier I did mention like some people who are so out of touch from reality, who just channel their persona and talk as if there's like an audience. Well, but then again, there's also like some people that are actually very lovely to hang out with, even though they're strangers. And I have talked to a few of these people, and it's really fun when you have people like this join in and try to generally make friends, just have fun. Like the other day, I shit you not, there's someone who joined in, and he introduced himself, and then I introduced myself. I know that people don't really do that in real life. Like people don't really introduce themselves in like just like in the movies, like, hey, my name is this, your name, what's your name? Like people don't really do that, come on. But in that like occasion a few days ago, actually, he asked me my name, he introduced himself, and then 10 minutes after that, you know what, we're talking about weird Yamcha Frieza ships on the internet.
Damn.
So it's actually very fun. It's actually very fun if you can really like do that shit,
Wow.
And it's possible. It's just that the possibility of you meeting someone cringe is also high, because there's a lot of weirdos.
Really?
At least what I think. Just like the people who I mentioned who are in their persona 24/7. I don't enjoy that. There's a time and space for that, like for that shit. But you didn't mention about maintaining online friendships,
Mm-hmm.
and I think in that case, personally, I don't give a fuck.
I see. I see.
Like even in real life friendships, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm the kind of guy who has like low maintenance with friends, because what I notice is people who are mature, they will not think that you're like don't like you don't want to be friends with them anymore, because mature people, they do understand that people have things to do, families to be with, work to do, because people to feed, stuff to pay, stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. So
Yeah.
at the very least, in my perspective, I I don't really have the effort to do it, because I normally make friends with people who are low maintenance friends as well. At least that's what I think. At least it's just me. I don't know if it's just me, but
Oh,
yeah. So,
okay. Because um because I also want to explore that in a sense is because like one thing is that let's say if I after I collab with someone is that um because I'm using that as a way to meet new people, and so it's like I don't know how to put this. Like I'm trying to like be introspective and like try to dig out
take your
like
time. Take your time.
it's like I try to like put it into words. Is that how do I say? Uh, is that I don't know. It's
You
like
okay?
I guess I kind of like dumbfounded right now. It's like I don't know how to put that into words. That's the thing. Is that um uh
Brain lag happens. Brain lag happens. Don't worry. It
yeah,
happens
it's
from time to time.
like
If you can
damn.
give me the words, like the gist of it, maybe I can try to finish the sentence for you.
Yeah, okay, wait, let me. uh, let me. Oh god. It's like,
What is it? What is it that you're trying to say?
okay. Let's start over, okay? Let's start over. The thing is, okay, like after I collab with someone, I would
Uh,
have that sort of feeling is that I want to like interact with them with again to like get to know them more in a sense.
Okay.
And is that in that case is that sometimes I just wanna like is that sometimes I sort of like expect them to like check up on me because is that it's like and I know it sounds weird is that I expect someone to like check up on me like but is that I guess I'm that kind of person is that if you sort of like message me, then I'm for sure to message you back. And when that doesn't happen, is that I just usually be myself. That's the thing. So with that, in a sense, is that if let's say it's just something simple like sending a meme, then it's like if that person doesn't like I don't know like maybe send me a message or like ask for a collab or like send memes is that I will usually don't like bother them because it's I guess it's sort of like I'm more of a person is that waiting for the person to like reach out to like sort of like check up on me first and then only I respond. Is that I'm very dependent on like that person. I guess it's like I'm dependent on people like I don't know. What's this?
Is it because you don't want to bother them or annoy them? Is it something like that?
I don't get that as well. Is that
Is it like you feel like it's like
Oh.
a transaction?
I think it's more of like because we are new and I don't know how we are because we only met once, and then if we're
Uh,
gonna like continue this on, I don't know what to do next. I guess is that I got I sort of like I got the first step in. Is that I get to like talk with them, but how do I talk more? That's the thing.
you don't want to keep them hanging, but you kind of don't want to let yourself kept hanging as well. Is that it?
I guess so.
It's like the person who replied last is the guy who is asking for a high five, and it's like if they do that, you're supposed to reply. Is that
Yeah, I
what
get that
you
feeling.
mean?
I get that feeling. Yeah, I get that feeling. So, it's, oh my god. It's like
So
this.
is this like a trouble, like a personal problem for you? Is it like an internal crisis or something?
I guess in terms of my IRL friends, it's like not much because it's that, like I get to know them physically. It's that I get to hang out. It's like I know what they're going. I know what they're like busy on and what they're doing. So in terms of IRL friends, I think it's all right. And but I think in terms of like online relationship, is that everything goes so fast. Is that like, so I don't know, should I treat this as like as with the same effort as IRL? I guess I don't know. It's like because that's why I want to like ask your like take on it, because you met Nate like this year, and then it's like you still like able to like just like talk with him and stuff. So I don't know, it's like I don't know how to navigate. It's like so cloudy. It's like it's so cloudy.
Okay, no, don't worry. That's why
Yeah.
that's why we're talking about it. It's like we want to discover like what to do in this kind of situation. But if you ask me, right, personally, like I mentioned earlier, I'm the type who is like very low maintenance with people, and I usually choose people who are also low maintenance to be friends with, because it's just relaxing. It's so chill. Because the thing about high maintenance friendships is it's very, very fucking tiring. Like I don't want to be friends with someone who you talk to every day. And I mean, it's not wrong to do that, but it feels very tiring when you feel like you have to talk to them. When you
Okay.
have to do other stuff,
Yeah.
So when I say low maintenance friendship, normally I meant like people who really won't give a shit if you don't talk to them. Like if we were to use this guy's I mean like Nate, sorry Nate.
This guy,
This
this fellow.
FYI, we don't even talk that much. I mean like Nate hangs out in my Discord server a lot. He talks to the other people in there a lot. But I'm rarely there because of my IRL job, because I don't really have much free time.
Okay.
But whenever like there's like important stuff that needs like he needs to convey like some information to me, or I have to tell him something, just DM, So it's like it's actually very basic communication, and it's very, very, very like chill, because that the people that you are gonna be friends with, in my case at least, they won't care if like you're not there all the time, because the point is to be there when you need them, when you ask for it, So just FYI for you, between us, if I ever send you a message, you don't have to reply.
I see.
I
Yeah.
won't feel like any like bad shit, and I personally will not like put you in a situation where I feel like you have to say something to me, unless it's like something important, like setting up a collab. Don't just see my message. Okay,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one
yeah, that's
you just have
different.
to, yeah.
Yeah.
But this stuff, normal stuff, I send you a meme, you don't reply, it's fine. It's really fine, at least to me.
I see.
I don't know about other people.
Ah,
I don't know
okay.
about other people, but personally, that's I think is the solution for me. So basically, you have to choose the right kinds of friends to be with as well. So it starts from there.
I see. Because and one thing is that I'm with what I spoke about is that I'm not like sort of like wanting to like I'm not like chasing like friendships that, and I'm not like sort of wanting attention. Is that kind of like like when I mention is that, oh, I expect someone to like check up on me, but it's like I don't I don't really want that, I guess, as well. Is that sort of like because when I meet someone new for the first time, it's like you know, like how can we sort of like explore more of each other? Because I have this like connotation as well, is that if I were to just like keep asking that person just for collabs, they would think is that, oh, I'm just like asking you for collabs, but it's like maybe in terms of like hanging out, it's like it's different. So I don't know how to navigate that as well. Is that like as you said, because like based on what you said, is that I get it, and one way to approach this is that, to be honest, when you're meeting someone new, like even though you just had the first collab, I think the more collabs that you have with that person, you will sort of like build a rapport, and then you will really start like discovering more of that person. Is that is that a way? Is like I guess I'm not sure, does it apply to you and Nate, because it's that you like you guys also like share opinions with each other a lot. So in a way, you guys like talk a lot. So when you guys talk a lot more, then it's like you guys sort of like build that rapport with each other, I guess.
I'm actually not sure how to deconstruct that, because at least to me, rapport, that it usually, you usually use that word when you are talking about professional stuff. But yeah, I mean, like at a workplace, like you built that reputation. Oh, he went out. Okay, there he is.
Yep.
Okay, I think he's in. Are you in, man?
God bloody damn, I'm bloody knackered. Holy crap.
What? What?
Wait.
I just got in my room. I genuinely just got in my room. I apologize.
I
Yeah.
see.
You
Alright,
came in and just went all rap god.
Okay, continue.
So what I mean is, so basically what you're saying is, most stuff, especially in our, you know, line of work,
Line of work. You consider this work?
This is a serious job, people. Let's keep this serious.
I mean, sorry, we take VTubers very seriously. Oh my god.
Absolutely. Do you know who's stalking my computer? Myself.
Oh man.
I mean, like, sure, I don't think that's a reliable way, personally, because to me, if you just know a person from, you know, collabing together, you will only discover a part of them that is specifically, in this case, in this context, their VTuber persona. You know, I think that's all you will get, basically. If you don't talk with them off stream, right?
Yeah.
what will happen is basically you will not be able to discover the parts of them that is more personal. And
Yeah,
friendships
yeah,
are not professional, they are personal. They are
yeah.
very private. So sharing memes, that is personal. It's because it's fun, it's for fun. But
Yeah, yeah.
streaming, of course, it's like fun. Making content, of course, it's fun. But it's also just like I mentioned earlier, some kind of work
Mhm.
in a way, not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
serious work for some
Yeah.
people, of course. But in this case, I think that's not a reliable way, to be honest, at least
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, yeah. True. Yeah, I think like you mentioned something is that like the chatting offline, like in terms of streaming. Yeah, I think that part is that I don't know how to sometimes like I guess maintain. I don't know. But back to it is that sometimes you just don't have to like, you know, force yourself to maintain. Is that's the thing as well. My brain.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh
I
man.
think when it comes to maintenance, okay, one point that Nycto did point out is when you're talking about maintaining a relationship, depends on the effort. Obviously, there are some low maintenance relationships and there are some rather high maintenance relationships. What boils down to that part is mostly just it's very much a sidetrack question of what do you define as a relationship? What do you define as a friend potentially in that situation if you want? Because you said, okay, I've collabed with someone, they're interesting enough that I would like to continue to maintain them as friends. Fair. It's one of those situations where it's like, what's that Malay idiom? Bertepuk sebelah tangan tak akan berbunyi or something along those lines. I don't know.
Is it
but
like the
it's-
one hand clapping thingy? Is that you
Yeah,
need
yeah,
two
yeah.
hands to
It
clap?
takes 2 hands to clap.
Yeah.
Like if one hand wants to clap but the other hand is not there or is not feeling it, I guess,
yeah.
for lack of a better term, then it won't work. And so relationship and friendship, I think we've discussed this previously, but I guess in summary, relationship and friendship in this current time is a term that is thrown around without much thought.
Okay.
Without much care, without much thought. Like, you know, oh, I've met someone through someone. You are now my friend. Yeah, like, you know, it depends on how you define a friend. There's no objective way to define it. There shouldn't be an objective way to find it, you know, because that would mean going into any, let's say for example, going to a VTubing collab. That would be going to a VTubing collab, having a 20 list long checklist. Has this person fulfilled 15 out of 20? If so, yes, he is my friend. If not, no, he's not my friend.
So
I see.
basically, try not to make it like technical or something.
True.
Yeah, it's a very subjective, it's a very, to some extent, emotional thing, and that's where it starts to fall apart.
Interesting.
And people don't really say it out loud. Like they don't really say, "Hey, I think you're my friend now." Like they don't do that, right?
Yeah, it's just the assumption, right? It's not like someone's
Yeah.
gonna come out to, I think you're my friend. It's not really something you do. You know.
Yeah.
If you meet
So-
someone in public doing that, you probably think this guy's a bit cuckoo. But you know, it's
Yeah.
it's that moment of.
Yeah. I get that.
I think it's because, you know, we are not to say blinded, but maybe we are confused or maybe just lack information in general of what is a friend. And so sometimes it's as easy as, oh, I played a game with someone, he or she is my friend. It's like that's oh, this person seems like a nice person to be with, I'd like them to be my friend. And there comes like that there comes that extra argument of, is the person a friend because you think it's a friend, or is the person a friend because it's actually a friend? And then you go down the rabbit hole. What is a friend? What is a relationship? What do you have to do to be a friend? So on and so forth, yada yada. It's a slippery slope, essentially, if we go down that path.
That's like really detailed. Holy shit. Dang.
It's a slippery slope, man. It's a slippery slope. Like, you can ask one question and it carries on to the other question.
I think,
How do you maintain an online relationship? What is an online relationship? What is online? What is a relationship? How do you define relationship? How do you define online? It's a slippery slope. I suggest you not go down it, because
But wouldn't it be better to like answer the questions to so it's like you answer the questions to that, and in that sense you sort of like know yourself in a way, I guess.
you have to define. That's assuming there is a question to be answered in the first place.
Interesting.
The questions that I'm asking now may sound like questions, but they may not be questions after all, because maybe they weren't supposed to be answered in the first place.
yeah, true.
Like,
okay,
you're making your own like questions. It's of course it's part of self-doubt and all that stuff. Obviously, I think that's natural for a lot of us. And so we often ask ourselves questions because it's human nature. We like to know everything. I like to know what you're doing. I like to know what you're eating. That's why Instagram is such a big thing, because we get to understand how people are living. I think it fulfills a certain it quenches a certain thirst in us to know what everyone is doing at every point of time. And that's where privacy comes in. I get to do things that you will never know, because that's privacy. And the question does keep going, and you start asking yourself questions that weren't supposed to be questions in the first place.
But
interesting.
but then again, to like relate it back to like Fizz's like dilemma earlier, right? When you want to like you met someone, and I mean online, and us as VTubers, we collab with them, and as you mentioned earlier, right, you want to like reach out and make sure they reach out to you. Another thing that we have to ask is also, now that you consider them a friend, do they consider you a friend as well?
Yeah,
that is a question that is hard to answer, because that means you have to approach the person, and Fizz has a valid point. You approach a person, it's very easy in this current society to tick someone off. I could probably say something like Penang Kway Teow is not that good, and I could probably just piss off the whole state. It's one of those type of... I don't mean it, I'm just taking it as a context, because that probably is...
You guys heard it here first, folks.
Because I know there are people in the chat who are Penang, and I'm sure they will disown me from this point. But yeah, Fizz does have a valid point, where it's, how do I approach a person without ticking them off? And the fact of the matter is, it is very much, there are things that you can follow, obviously. Don't ask them sensitive questions, be nice. Don't be me, calling people a bellend straight from the start. Don't be me.
Don't worry,
very hard.
Fizz don't know what a bellend is. It's fine.
Moving on.
Some things are best kept as secrets, huh?
No,
it's not really a secret. You can just type it in Google, to be fair. I'll leave that to you.
Let the curiosity kill the cat.
But the satisfaction will bring it back. Let's not forget the final part of it.
Wait, bellend in like BM or Spanish?
It's
BM is is it BM?
It's a BM slang, I think.
Wait,
no, bellend. Bellend is British slang.
BELEN.
BELEN, okay.
Oh, bukan. Aku cakap BELLEND.
Oh.
Wait, B what?
BELLEND.
EN.
I'm about to end this podcast really quickly.
What the fuck?
I know.
What the fuck, Bellend? I didn't know that.
I see.
Yep.
Oh.
I don't mean it. It's that weird thing where it's like, it's again, the way that I approach people will probably piss off 90% of the population because of the way I use words.
He calls me a bastard like all the time.
Yes.
Wait,
but he uses it endearingly. Don't worry.
I use it just as a funny word,
Wait, so this can replace the word dickhead?
I prefer you didn't read it out aloud, but yes, now that you have done so, yes, very much so. It is basically just a slang. is not a proper
What the
term.
fuck?
I suggest you to never
the
use it in
fuck?
an essay. I suggest you to never write to HR with that word in particular.
Well,
even if
now
they
you
do
have
not understand
introduced
it.
me to another word. So, yeah.
You
What
should
the
not thank
fuck?
me on that part. But, yeah, we've gone.
What the fuck?
We've fallen off the wagon. Where was the wagon at? What station were we at just now?
We couldn't even find the wagon.
Fizz's part of saying that it's very easy to tick people off. I think
God.
the part of it is it is a risk that has to somewhat be taken. I think even in real life relationships, that's, you know, if we move away from online, if we talk about real life relationships, there is a great possibility and there is always a risk that you will tick someone off. It's that it now comes, you know, how we say it, everyone is going to fall one way or another. It matters most how a person gets back up. And in a relationship, to some extent, you are going to screw up from time to time, even with your best friend. You know, you are going to very easily, like, you know, piss off a best friend or something like that. The most important part about that thing is not so much the pissing off. Yes, it has already happened. It's more so how you fix that again. If you can fix that, if you're willing to put in the effort to fix that, assuming you want to fix it in the first place, then fair. Like, in terms of relationships, there shouldn't be too much worry to some extent. I mean, the worry will always be there. I think if your fear, like, not saying your fear, but I guess in general, if, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, if you fear that, oh, me approaching to someone, you know, I'm introverted, I may piss them off and whatnot, if you keep having that type of mindset and you're not willing to take the risk, then you will not get out of that box anytime soon.
Yeah.
The point of it is to be the leader and not the follower. You know, the person who initiates the conversation. It is difficult. It can be awkward. You could catch them in the middle of a breakdown. Depends. That is the risk that you have to take when it comes to relationships. And the hope is that the opposite party is, like Nycto said, mature enough to process it, saying, okay, this person has absolutely no idea what I'm going through, even though I'm sure for most of us here, we will want other people to immediately know how we feel without us telling them, which is, I think, a big problem for a lot of us. We want them to, we have to understand that they can't read our minds. Of course, they can't expect what point of life we're in. And so we have to have, like you said, we have to take away that judgment. You know, this person's not bugging me at my lowest point in life just because he wants to bug me at my lowest point in life. He's just trying to bug you. You know, he's not trying to bug you in a particular way. He's just trying to, you know, just randomly message. Maybe he saw you online. Maybe he had time. You know, it's a justification thing. But something that I typed in chat, justification does not equal permission. Just because you can justify that, okay, they're bugging me at a bad time, doesn't permit them to bug you at a bad time.
But only if that shit happens, which is very could be easily prevented. Actually,
it can be easily prevented, but
I don't know about you, Fizz, but I think me and Nate have the same opinions in, like, the types of friends to choose. But I don't know about you. Wow, Nate, your keyboard, god damn it.
So let me change my sensitivity. Hold on. Okay.
I think to one point that Nate has mentioned is that you have to, like, take that first step, that when you want to, like, meet new people, to, like, actually reach out. And, like, because that's the thing, is that for me, that's why I want to make this as content, is that it sort of, like, pushes me, saying that oh wait, if I don't do this, then I won't have a stream, like, in that week. So that's why I sort of do this, is that I want to, like, meet new people. Of course, I'm not doing that in terms of, like, oh, I just want to do that just because I want to stream. No, is that partly is that I integrate them both together, is that I want to meet new people and I want to make it as a stream, so why not? So in that case is that like as Nate said, is that I offer someone to, like, actually, like, come on to, like, a show, and then we just talk, like, just, like, meeting a person for the first time. And the thing is that like I've already forked out my first step, and then it's like I think as Nate said, is that I've already reached out the hand. It depends on like the guests, like after the collab, is that if they wanna like you know, had that hand clap, or they just gonna leave me hanging, which is fine. I get that. And I'm not sure if you're getting my analogy, but yeah, I think that's what.
Yeah, your analogy is perfect. Your analogy is great. Like it is very much that, because when you're doing collabs and whatnot, the mindset of going into a collab is different from person to person. Like you said, some people are doing a collab purely because they want content. Some people are, you know, like in your case, doing a collab because they want to meet new people and integrate content as well, because, you know, why not kill two birds with one stone? The motivation of it is different, and the motivation is what is going to set your mindset when it comes to collaborating with people. If you're purely for content, you're going to go into a stream, you're going to collab, you're going to move on. Or if that person does make good content, come back to the person. And that's when, you know, okay, maybe on the side you become friends or something like that, even though that was not your initial main priority.
That wasn't the goal, basically. But
Yes.
But
Yeah.
minum sampai menyelam, like killing, like you said, killing two birds with one stone. You know. So, like you get the online content as well, but also you get like a friend out of it.
Yeah.
But then again, the problem arises in which you don't know if they will be friends with you, if they consider you a friend, or
Yeah, that's the
if
thing.
you will be fuck up in the middle and you have to fix some things. Yeah, that's like the dilemma with like having friends.
That's the risk of it, I guess. And it's up to you if you want to take that risk in
Yeah.
the first place, I guess.
I think I have a clearer mind now, is that I think with the analogy that I said, is that if I were to like collab with someone, I raise my hand, and after the collab, is that if they wanna leave me hanging, it's alright, but I will respond to those that wanna like, that would clap, that would like give me another clap. So I would just focus on those, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, because like I mean I have a lot more people to like collab in the future. I think in that case is that I think I just gonna like meet more people, and then the more people that I meet, you know, potentially I may find someone that well, transcends more, I guess, in terms of like after the collab, maybe we can really like be
Vibes
like,
with you or something.
yeah, I guess in that sense, yeah.
Yeah,
That's how I look at it right now. Yeah.
I think that is surprisingly really hard to get.
Realistic expectation is difficult, I would say.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to. It's one thing to define it. It's a hard thing to define it in the first place, and it's difficult to, you know, do the things that you mentioned just now. So, the challenge is in the follow up, I guess.
Yeah.
The
I
challenge
think-
is also in the definition as well, definitely.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
The expectation is different from person to person. What
Yeah.
may be a bare minimum to others may be just nice, realistic wise to you. You know, if a person wants, if an individual wants a friend who will always check on them 24/7, something along those lines, that's a very high maintenance thing. When they see,
Oh god, that is so tiring.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when they see us two numpties, you know, Nycto and I, us two numpties interact the way we do, they'll be like, "Wow, you have like no standards," you know, because, you know, you're going from talking, checking in 24/7, something along those lines, to checking in 24/7 probably means like 24th century, 7 years or something along those lines. Who knows? So like barely communicating, and so the expectation thing. It can be plaguing, obviously. You'll see friends who play with each other all the time, someone will do all that. And it's very easy to be carried away. It's like, oh, I like my friendship to be like that as well. That seems fun or something. And then you don't talk about it. You just force, maybe to some extent, you push the opposite party into that path of, I like you to check on me 24/7. If you do not do it, we are no more friends.
You have to do this or you have to do this, or we're not friends anymore.
Very sekolah rendah. You gotta do my homework. If not, kami takkan jadi kawan lagi or something nonsensical like that. Absolute, just childish.
I see. I see. I think
So
one of the thing as well is that I think it's like for me it's like I don't really want it's like I don't really like want, as you said, like the high maintenance friends is that to always like always checking up on me, because I would also get tired. But it's that I don't know, because what I'm worried about is that I don't know about the other person. Is that it's like, let's say, you know, like let's say for Nycto here is that you don't want I mean you prefer like low maintenance friends. So is in that case is that I don't know like how, like what's the other person's like maybe
boundaries.
expectation? Yeah, boundaries, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
If we're talking boundaries, right? I think the easiest way is to just ask. That's me. Like this is like a communication thing. It's not just like about friendships, but for any relationship that you will have. When you're scared to like breach a certain boundary that you don't know about, you should just ask. If the person is not willing to answer, now it's their problem.
Yeah,
It
it
means
does
that-
become a them issue as well. Very much.
Yes, exactly. So it's not really a you issue at that point. It's them.
It's
So
a
you don't
skill
have
issue.
to. Yeah, it's yeah, exactly. It's so. If I were in your position, I would just ask, like, are you fine with this? Are you okay with me doing this? I know it's like something that is actually surprisingly, it's an alien concept for Southeast Asians.
I think boundaries is like a it does descend into the I guess the path of like, I expect you to know my boundaries, even though I don't want to tell my boundaries, because you know something.
Yeah,
I
at
don't know.
at that point, it's their problem.
At that point it's a them type of skill issue.
Yeah, but then again, okay, this reminds me. This evening, I actually tweeted something out about a friend of mine who wished me happy birthday last month. Okay. I think you read that one. Okay, that
Okay,
is
I didn't.
one thing. That is one thing that you should not do if you're a low maintenance person. Because what happened was, my friend was texting me last month, wishing me a happy birthday. A very, very good thing to, you know, wish to someone, obviously. And I just read it today.
Mint. Absolutely
I-
mint.
I just read it today. So what happens is now I'm too awkward to like reply.
I see.
That is like one thing that you shouldn't do. I mean, like if you're sucked into like this low maintenance thingy, don't be too low maintenance. It makes you like, this is like something important that you should reply to. You know, this counts as one of them. So just don't make my mistake. Now I don't know how to talk to him.
Low maintenance doesn't mean no effort, obviously. Low maintenance doesn't mean, okay, I know this person,
Yeah, true.
I'll never bother them for the rest of their life, and suddenly one random Sunday night, you'll wake up at 12 a.m. and be like, I haven't messaged this person in the last 50 years. Why not?
I mean, personally, I would be okay with that. To be honest.
Personally, you'll be okay with that, yes, but everyone's not us. I can't expect people to be like
yeah. Like
Yeah.
no one shares my attributes.
no one
what I
shares
like
my
and shit.
absolute nonsensical
Actually,
stuff.
I would, because for me, like because I think that's the thing as well, is that when I wanna like check up on someone, is that I will usually take months. Is that, you know, like I think as you said, is that it's that I haven't actually like talked to this person in a while. I wonder how they're doing. So that's how, and that's why it's like I was like, hey, like we wanna like I just want to check out like how you're doing and stuff.
Mhm.
It's just for me, I think it just takes a really long time to like actually like if I want to like actually like check up on somebody. And
I mean, it
And
does depend on what that person means to you, and that's not
Yeah.
to say they don't mean anything. It's not a bad thing. Like it isn't automatically a bad thing to say, oh, this person doesn't really mean much to me. Maybe this person doesn't really mean much to you just because maybe your paths don't really align or something like that, and that's completely fine.
Mhm.
It's great to have everyone that we meet become someone that we stick with for however
true.
long.
True.
But it's not realistic to expect that would be I guess that would be the case.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
It gets tiring to keep that
it
up.
gets tiring, but it does. Like, are you looking to maintain it? If you are looking to maintain it and whatnot, to some, I mean, of course you have to put in effort, obviously. And,
Yeah.
effort. That also does mean sometimes stepping out of your usual, I guess, effort gap to some extent. You're standing out of your usual effort gap to say, okay, I have to put in extra effort for this person, just
oh
because
yeah.
they're not me. I don't expect people to be like me. That doesn't really make sense. That's not fair to them.
Mhm.
And so you have to. We have to always think to say, okay, this, if they treated me as such, for example, they treated me with maybe X amount of effort, I have to treat them with more just because maybe they're used to a higher level of effort. Like, maybe we're used to, if we're using a measure, let's say we're used to 5% effort, and maybe they're used to 10% effort. If you're constantly just putting in 5% effort, of course you're not really going to see much. That's expected. Of course, they're already that biasa like 10% type of effort, and that's when you have to ask yourself the question. Yes, it would be nice to stay friends or maintain a relationship with everyone that we meet. We have a finite amount of time, and we have a finite amount of energy. Which relationship, and it will sound quite selfish, and I do agree, which relationship is the one that benefits me the most?
Gives you the most like valuable for your time, I guess.
Yes, and
Yeah.
value can be
Value.
in terms of emotional support, can be in terms of growth. That's a great
Yep,
way to
yep.
measure it. Best not to measure in terms of monetary value. That's a bit of a scummy move.
No,
I
that's
won't judge.
that's never the path that I want to go.
I won't judge, even though I have just done. But yeah, the way that you measure, again, from person to person, how that person benefits you. It could be of a confidence thing, that they give you more confidence. It could be emotional dependency, hopefully not dependency, but emotional type of support. It could be in terms of growth. If you're you're friends with someone who's intense, high paced and whatnot, and they get you to be a bit higher paced, then great, you're growing on yourself. And so sometimes you do have to pick and choose, right? We only have 2 arms. There's only so much space that we can have to. There's
Yeah.
only so much space that we have to pick up things. In order to pick something up, you have to put something down at times, and it's fine. Putting something down doesn't mean just put it down, kick it away type of football thing. It's also like you said, there's nothing wrong with waiting for the person to message back again. Maybe
Yeah.
for example, you've tried to message them and they barely reply to you. Fine, let them be.
Yeah.
Don't like merungut and say, oh, you never reply to my messages or something. Something like that. It's very easy to get aggressive over things like that. But you have to understand. Okay, I want this person to be my friend. There's no guarantee that the opposite party wants the same. If they don't want to interact with me, fine, let them be. If they somehow message back, I will attend to it. If they don't, we let them be. So
Yeah, because that's the thing, is that I normally like I wouldn't like give. It's like I normally I wouldn't like. I guess pay too much attention to this. Is that I'm not. It's like only right now is that I only like go very deep into it, and then is that normally it's just that I'm just like going. I'm just like going, just like going comfortably like with life, and it's like I don't really pay too much attention to it. So I guess to me, I think that's a good way. I think is that, I mean, of course, like if it's important stuff,
it's good to be comfortable on yourself.
Yeah.
I do agree.
Yeah. So is that, yeah, like even though like we're having this conversation, that I mean it's a good thing because it's that it allows me to be aware of some things, but I think there are some things it's like I'm just gonna like let it be. Just it's sort of the thing is that let life take its course, or the better way, it is what it is. Sometimes
It is what it is. To some extent, I do agree, but don't let that be. I think for all of us here, we shouldn't use that as a reason to say I'm not going to do better, because it is what it is.
Oh,
It's a very
yeah,
common excuse
Yep,
of
yep,
doing
yep.
things.
Yep.
You know, we can always do better to some extent in ways that we may not expect, and in ways that we will not see, you know, such benefits. You know, not immediate benefits in front of us, but we can always do better. I think that's what we strive for. And your point of what was your point again? Which point I'm going to take?
He's organizing his thoughts.
So much stuff going through my head.
Brain lag.
The part of there's a slight brain lag. Okay, the part of the part of you saying that living comfortable on your own, there's nothing wrong. I think we all have to learn how to live comfortable with ourselves first before we live with other people.
Yep.
It's if we're extending relationships to romantic ones, I guess we're trying to cast a wide net. I guess when it comes to a romantic thing, slightly going off track, we have to. It's very easy for us, I guess, at this age. I don't know what age you're specifically, but very much in my early 20s. I am very much in the very
Same.
stereotypical age of wanting to date people. You know, is at that age.
Hey, the hormones are playing its part.
I mean, the hormones, the part thing. Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, fine, hormones. Yeah. And then you have to think about like, okay, if I date a person, and you know, there's nothing wrong with being dependent on your partner, but will that dependence come back to bite you later?
Yeah.
And so that's where you have to talk about where you're living comfortable on your own. Great. I think that is a very important fact, where you have to learn how to be comfortable on your own, because I don't think we should expect to find an opposite party to stick with us however long it may be friends, being a romantic partner, whoever it may be. It's best to go into, for me personally, it's best to go into it with the expectation that, okay, I just have to live comfortably with myself first, and then we get to say, okay, I'm comfortable on my own now. I think I'm ready to move on to bigger things, trying to cover more people, care for more people, however you want to define it.
Yeah.
I also have to remember that living comfortably on our own doesn't mean that we take for granted the people around us, because the thought process, I think, for a lot of people when they're on their own is, oh, I just have to be on my own. Yeah, it definitely works to some extent, but then only decide to start making relationships when you actually need to make relationships. That's when it starts to go.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
when it starts to go
Yeah.
wrong.
That's like
Right.
that's like weird. It's like you have all the different interests in mind when you're like making friendships with that in mind. It's like so weird.
Yeah, it's like you have to, like, there's nothing wrong with living on your own. Like, being alone and being lonely are two different things.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah.
Being
Yeah.
alone means, you know, I have a bunch of friends, and I think all of us have our group of friends, and we
Yeah.
all need our personal time. We all need to be alone at times.
Mm-hmm.
But being lonely means that, okay, I'm alone at this point, and I'm basically alone at any point because I don't have people to turn to if I do need it, or if I do want it. You know, there are times when we do crave for partnerships. Again, could be friendships, could be romantic relationships. So being alone and being comfortable alone is good. Being lonely is where, you know, it's best to probably stretch your limbs and start to engage in some meaningful, and sometimes you do have to bump into unmeaningful as well, engage in social behavior. You know, you have to engage in social relationships.
Touch grass.
Engage in yeah, it really much is that, I guess. Yeah. It's annoying though, I will say. It's annoying that sometimes we're like, I want to spend minimum amount of effort to make as many friends as possible, which obviously just doesn't work.
Mhm.
Everything that is good requires the effort. It's always
Yeah.
going to be.
It's an efficiency thing.
It's an efficiency thing. Yes. Coming
It's
from
an
the person,
efficiency
for me, it's
thing.
like an efficiency thing. It's like I'd like to spend the least amount of effort to get the most amount of output. It's very hard to think of it in an efficiency manner. Like that's where I guess a bit of a sidetrack in terms of relationship. That's where my conflict with emotions in a relationship come with, because
yeah, you just continue, Nate.
because in a lot of ways, like my personal opinion on that matter is always emotion counteracts efficiency. Like
yeah.
emotion
Oh.
is in many ways the bane of efficiency. We slow down in decisions. We sometimes make bad decisions because we're emotional at times. We say things
Oh,
that don't
yeah,
need to
yeah,
be
yeah.
said, so on and so forth. But emotion is very much a human part of it. It's part of being human.
Yeah.
I remember this
important.
part.
Yes,
Me and Nate
it's
did
important
talk about
to
this.
recognize emotions. Like for me, like if you're focused on efficiency, there are times when efficiency is important. At work, trying to use the least amount of rounds to grab in all your groceries, whatever you want to define efficiency as. Relationships is one where it's very difficult
But
because
but
it's
but Nate, I think we did. I think there is an efficient way to do it. Actually, when we're talking about friends, I don't know about you guys, but personally, I think there is a way to do that. And actually, Fizz has mentioned it earlier. You just have to be comfortable with yourself. It's an irony thing to me, at least, because what I notice is if you're comfortable with yourself, right, and you don't try to project the effort to try and make other people comfortable with you, provided that you are not like me and Fizz talk about this earlier on, like provided you don't have any problems with like self-awareness issues. If you're comfortable with yourself, people tend to get more comfortable with you as well. If you understand what I'm saying.
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, I do get what you're saying. And
Interesting point.
that in terms of efficiency standpoint would make sense.
Technically, you're not doing anything for other people, but somehow
But
it's
to some extent, you do still have to do stuff for people to some extent.
I
think
think the bare minimum is just to be nice, you know, like genuinely
Depends on the
nice.
individual you meet.
Like you have to be like very sincere with relationships. I think.
And being
Like,
sincere does also mean potentially being taken advantage of.
I mean, like
True.
that's
I mean,
where
that's the risk, right?
That is
yeah,
the risk, and that
that's
is the efficiency
yeah.
issue. Risk results.
Yeah, but as you
Efficiency
mentioned
issue
earlier,
is always just about like punching up the, I guess maximizing output as much as you can. You know, when you're taking a risk and whatnot, not great, not great. I guess that's
Yeah,
where
but
where it
that's
starts to go against each other.
That's the thing, Nate. That's the thing because because at the very least we're not dumb, you know. Like the thing about emotions is it is the bane of efficiency, as you mentioned. So if you play your cards right, you can be nice to people, but that doesn't mean that you should be dumb. And if you're not just kind, you're not just nice, but you know how to think at least, you will not have like people take advantage of you because you're just honest about telling people like your boundaries and shit, stuff like that, so they know that they shouldn't do this or that to like breach that boundary, that deal, that unofficial deal.
And that does
in
come
like
with
friendships.
experience.
Yeah, it does come with experience.
It does
yeah.
come with experience, and with experience, that means you are going to have to go through. What I'm trying to say is like it's one of those. I guess for me personally, it's one of the pure efficiency things that I don't even, and that becomes a me issue, a skill issue again.
Yeah,
So
it is.
it's a skill issue now. It goes back to being a skill issue where there are people who. We always talk about how people expect others to know about themselves, even though we don't tell them about ourselves. Very weird, but that is what people expect. It's like, oh, if this first person, first ever friend, somehow, first ever friend, and I have to explain to them about myself in order for them to understand me. Some people would just give up on the first friend, honestly.
In that case, we should just be friends with robots or AI
Or not have
at that
friends.
point, or not have friends.
Oh wow, you still have some. You still have some
if you're coming from an
humanity in
efficiency
you.
standpoint, yeah, like if you're coming from an efficiency standpoint, not have friends. So like then I guess that is a reminder of I guess in some things that I am trying to learn as well. It's like an investment. A friendship is very much like an investment. It's not an efficient thing. We try to be as efficient as possible, but there's no guarantee that the person will be a friend. There's no guarantee how much effort you need to put in. There's no guarantee how much time you'll get, your return on investment, however you want to define that metric.
Yeah.
It's also not like an entirely sincere thing.
Yeah.
At least the way I think, because
that's a horrible way to approach it, for me at least.
Yeah, understandable. But then again, like you guys mentioned earlier, like we are friends with people, and undoubtedly we do have like benefits from people to people, from friend to friend. But it's essentially like a give and take relationship. I mean, it's not really a friend if you only give or you only take. That's not a friend relationship. That's like a slave and master relationship.
Toxic.
I mean, some people like friends like that, to be fair. So it does come down to how people define friends, I guess. Is a friend someone that I can do things to all the time, but they don't bug me? Or however else you want to define it. Like that friend thing is, I mean, there's no way to follow it by book.
Yeah,
you're not going to have the friend police knock on your door. You violated our terms on friends. Doesn't happen,
you need to sign a contract for like 3 years with these terms of conditions.
So you need to sign a contract to understand that you understand what being a friend means, and you've read all the 55 checkboxes that are needed to become a friend.
Oh my god, his Texas is coming out.
Yeah. It's a difficult one, I will say. That friend part, it's nice, but it requires effort, obviously. It's difficult when you don't get anything out of it, as in like you don't even get you put in all the effort. You're the person who collects the coupons, starts the events, bring your drunk friends back home, not trying to say anyone is drunk, and then they just move on to better people. It hurts. I will say, I think for most of us it does, and then comes the justification. Oh, this has happened or something like that. Again, justification doesn't mean permission. Just because you justify what they did doesn't mean they should be allowed to do something like that in the first place.
But I think in terms of that is that, let's say like in your in like what you say is that, like let's say if your friends are drunk, you bring them back home, is that in a way is that you are their friend, you're trying to like care for them. But from the way I look at it is that sometimes like these these are just people even though they are your friend, but it's that like to just make another human happy. I think that's like the core thing. So that's why it's that even though maybe sometimes that we may be friends or we may not be friends, but to just a human, because in the end we are all human. So it's that we just like, I mean, what could hurt? Like you just like help out another human. Like I think that's it. Like regardless of if you are a friend or not a friend, is that, well, at least you help out a human. Like even though that they like as you said, they may have like move on to other things, and if you recognize that, and it's in a way you be like, oh, well, I guess they just move on to other things, but hey, I mean, at least I'm part of like their journey or something. That's the way I look at it.
That's good. That's a good way to think about it, because I guess it's very easy to go from the slope of being nice to people to being a people pleaser.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Being a people pleaser is where it gets dangerous, because you start sacrificing your own needs for people.
Oh no.
Yeah. I do agree. There are times that we can do that. I do agree. There are times that we can do that where we will sacrifice some of our needs, maybe a little bit of sleep, maybe a little bit of food, money, however you want to define it, but you always have to set that clear boundary of, okay, I can only do so much for them. I don't want to go too far into this, and if they do surpass this line, then unfortunately, not to say let it go, but you have to start to throttle back on what you're putting into that relationship. If it gets to the point that you're not, maybe you're harming yourself physically by lack of sleep or not eating properly because you're trying to give more, something along those lines. Who knows, right? So
I actually someone called me a people pleaser a few days ago.
I mean, again, people pleaser is also a term that's any term, to be fair, gets thrown around without care.
I mean, like you try to be nice to people. That's all actually. But
Yeah, you try to be nice to people with boundaries, obviously, with your own boundaries. You make sure that you do things within your capabilities. That does also mean maybe potentially losing 30 to an hour or maybe 2 hours of sleep at times. Don't do every day, obviously. So you still have to. It's not selfish, obviously, in this term. Like when you talk about it, where it's like, you know, oh, I will go so far for a friend. It's not so much selfish. It's more so just what's the usual term that I use? What's the usual sentence? Okay, it's not so much selfish. It's more so the part of there are times that I need to be here for myself, so that in other times I can be there for others.
Yep. Correct.
It's impossible to. It's very easy to stretch yourself very thin. I talk from experience. It's very easy to stretch yourself very thin for other people and leave absolutely nothing for yourself. That is not the way to do it.
You want to say something earlier? Because I cut you. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's a Discord delay. My bad.
No. It's okay.
Because I thought you wouldn't say something earlier.
Oh no. It's alright.
This stream is brought to you by Elsa.
Okay. I know one thing that has not been brought up, because we really went crazy. You're what you said earlier, Fizz. It came true. We just went crazy with this. It's straight away from online friendships, but I'm just gonna take us back there. So I'm gonna ask you guys about parasocial relationships. How about that?
Interesting.
How about that?
Nate, you wanna go first?
Oh my God, Nate! If he talks about this, he won't stop. He's gonna write an entire rap god about this whole thing.
Well, I think I better get mine first. Then I think you can handle the rest.
You get your in. I don't think I have much to. I don't actually remember much of what I talked about parasocials. I'm sure it will come back to me. I'm sure the rage will come back to me. But please.
But is there like a sort of specific, like way, like are you like asking this in terms of general, or is like maybe in terms of something else, or like
maybe
I guess,
like your experiences?
What are you parasocializing towards? Is it
because this is like
character
because this is like especially when we're talking online, right? One of the problems that you will kind of get at some point is some of your viewers, some of your enjoyers, they will like create things that don't exist in their heads, in which they will probably obsess too much about you, and
like how?
they kind of like think of you as like someone more special than you think you are. In a way, idealizing you. Because parasocial, it covers a lot of ground actually, but the main definition is to have a relationship with someone who doesn't know that they're in a relationship with you. So it's like literally bertepuk sebelah tangan, like clapping like one hand. So it's something like that. So I don't know if you have like ever met this kind of situation, or if you have like any thoughts about it if you haven't like experienced that yet.
Yeah, I think in terms of that, no, I don't think I have like much of okay, in terms of maybe perhaps like viewers wise, one thing maybe I don't have much viewers, so I haven't experienced that yet. And another one is I think in terms of streamers, like, I mean, come on, like, I think all of us here, we may have watched like a few streamers, but like, maybe I would only like watch their, I mean, okay, like maybe for casual streams I would just put it on the background, but like for like events I would like sometimes maybe take the time out of my day to like actually like watch them, which I think it's okay for me, like in terms of balancing. But I won't go to the point where it's like I guess I obsess over them, because like I think in terms of like parasocial, when I see like parasocial relationship like cases, I guess, is that I don't know how they are able to like go so deep into that, like, because I think for me is that I have a lot of like I wouldn't say a lot of like self-awareness, but it's that I know there's a, I guess I know how to separate the online life with my IRL life. So it's that, let's say one thing is that I work out. Like, you cannot work out online. The only thing you can work out is that you go to a physical place, and that's it. And you cannot sort of like escape that through an online medium, I guess. So I guess in terms of like working out, it helps keep me grounded in terms of like, I guess everything, I guess, is that it's like the things that I do physically sort of like helps me grounded in terms of like online relationships when I interact with someone, or like watching a streamer. I guess that's one of it. Like even getting a job, I guess. Like getting a job, like it helps you like ground that, hey, you ground. I cannot put like specifically, but I guess in some sort of way it helps you like ground yourself in various things, which may include online relationships. That's my take on it.
You mean like a way to like remind yourself that this is virtual and this is like real life? Basically like a lightning rod for reality, I guess.
I guess
is
so.
that it?
I guess you can say it's like you have like the angel and the devil like on your shoulders, and then it's that
devil's advocate. It basically is a devil's advocate.
Yeah,
devil's advocate. Yeah. I think you can say that, and I'm not. Yeah, actually, it's almost like that. You can say it's that I'm not to the point where it's like I don't know, like, I mean, I don't know how to like define like the actual definition of like devil's advocate, but it's that it's not too much to the extent. It's more, I treat it as more of as like a reminder, I guess.
It is very much that. I think devil's advocate by definition is to say everything's going down. Okay, for example, you're in an online thing, everything's going dandy well, and then devil's advocate is to say, okay, but you know, there are some things that are not right with this. This is online, or however you want it. It's basically just to it's the Asian mom that reminds you that you have not outdone your neighbor's son. It's just like you would do the most amazing stuff. Like, you will work 15. You will be 15 seniors at 15 different companies within 5 years, and then your Asian mom will remind you that your neighbor started their own company when they were 9, or something along those lines.
Yeah.
It's all well and dandy, but you know, there could be things that could A, go wrong, or B, do better, or something along those lines. I apologize to Asian mothers. No, not really. But,
Asian mothers in the chat. Sorry to offend you, Asian moms in the chat.
I doubt there are mothers in the chat. I'm sure there are future mothers, but I doubt there are current mothers in the chat. If there is, please do not hug me. Thank you. Yeah, I think that whole parasocial thing.
Yeah. What's your like opinion on it, Nate?
Nycto, you go first, man. You go first.
We did like talk about this on stream before.
Not as a deliberate topic, just because I was pissed.
Yeah, because Nate was having problems. Because the thing about Nate, right? You right now, okay? You look at this guy, He has this PNG of like a person wearing glasses and shit.
Yeah.
And then,
I have bad eyesight. I've got 750 on both sides, man.
and
I
then-
barely
and
see
then-
stuff.
and then he's fucking Asian, but somehow he speaks like Winston Churchill.
Yeah.
Absolute
Holy.
Chinese. I mean, it's not. That's stereotypical Chinese. It's not really proper Chinese. Accent-wise.
Like he's Chinese, but somehow he speaks as if he's not a Malaysian.
Yeah.
No
No
worries.
worries. My
it
friends
speaks
have
like a
said
British.
I'm just a World War II soldier isekai into a Budachina for some reason.
Butachina.
Somehow the Grim Reaper just decided, Chinese, you know.
know,
So
they-
basically, we have this like inside joke where we call him like penjajah. 'Cause he-
Oh yeah, I call myself Penjaja.
he
I'm
calls
more
himself
like
Penjajah.
Penjaja than the actual like original people from here.
Nice.
I am more Rajapute than Orang Tempata.
Okay, so the thing about Nate is like you have this like weird combination of attributes right here. So being VTubers, right?
Mhm.
We don't look the way we look like virtually and in real life. Like it doesn't
I
look
tried
the
my
same.
best. I tried my
We-
best. with
we-
the model.
we
It was
try.
only that.
We try
It was
our
not
best to make some of us at least
Find a Chinese on the street, you'll know how I look like. Okay, but continue.
But yeah, basically like we can try our best to make our model look like us, but in reality our model almost always looks better than the person IRL. Okay,
Mhm.
so basically when you like some viewers at least, they will look at your model and they like your voice. Somehow they feel like they like you, as if they know you in real life, as if like you're the dream
Oh.
guy when you're not that. So the thing about Nate's struggle is the fact that this combination of UK accent and
Budak Cina.
him being a Budak Cina is surprisingly very, very not surprisingly, I think well, girls like that. So they
Wow.
idealize them.
I like to object that. I don't think we've proven statistically that that's the case.
Well, you will be the research for it.
He's
Not
a
going to
lab
be like,
rat.
if you like Nate, sign up at www.insertfakefishing at something.com or something.
Fine. You know like those like those sussy ads. It's like find the hottest Budak Cina
download
near
more rap
you.
or something like that. Yeah. Oh, you're going for a different type of sus. I went for computer sus. You went for sus. Okay.
Yeah, I went for sus.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
That's another thing about Nate. He's also like somehow very innocent. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with his brain. Like
Something. Great question. I've never been able to answer. If
Like,
someone
I-
out there could answer it, great.
I made a very obvious sex joke.
Uh-huh.
9 times out of 10, he will not get it.
Hey, but he gets
And he's
mine.
like, "What?
It's not that bad, right?
It's too bad, Nate. It's
Oh,
bad."
it's so bad that I can't even pick it up. Great.
Okay, so the thing about women, like they kind of like this innocence in a guy these days.
Really?
So some
Yeah,
at
great
least.
question. Really?
Some
I think girls will get annoyed at me. They'd probably kick me. They'd probably kick me out of the bloody house if they found out how bloody
But-
innocent I was.
but Nate, we're online. People only see the good parts.
Oh,
Are you sure that a
Re-
girl is willing to
I-
go to a 55-slide PowerPoint on the first date to explain to them these are the common terms that I will be using in a relationship and ones that you should expect as well?
That's the thing, Nate.
that's the thing.
Remember
Yeah,
the title
we're
of this. Yes, online. People will project and idealize things in their brains that is not even true in the first place.
Oh yeah, it is online, right? Good point. Never mind.
Ah.
Continue.
Yeah, so that makes Nate like a very big target for parasocial.
oh wait.
I'm not that
Stuff.
big of a target, to be fair. I don't think I'm that big of a target.
Well, you remember something, Fizz?
Yeah. Okay. So I think in terms of parasocial, like maybe not just male VTubers, but like female VTubers where they do like ASMR. It's like, yeah, they okay, this is the thing, is that, which I guess sort of relates with online relationships, is that they do those ASMR. It's like, it's like they're gonna like say, I really don't get, is that they do like, I don't know, like talking some like self-affirming words to you. I read those, I really, it's like, I can't even put it into words. It's okay. So it's like, those ASMR, like when they do those kind of things, is that, like, I'm not talking in terms of like, oh, like jiggling balls, or like, I'm talking in terms of like,
Of
like,
all things that you could have gone, why did you take
I don't know.
down
I don't.
balls?
I really don't know about AS.
I
don't know, like,
appreciate the order, going from bottom to top, but you could have picked something better. Like,
Okay,
even
like-
feet. We know people have feet. Never mind. Just continue with your balls.
What the fuck?
but it's like, like those is that, hi, it's like, oh, hi honey, oh my god, you've been working hard all day. But it's like, for me, when I look at those ASMR, I don't get it. One thing, and it's fine. I'm happy with what they're doing. They are in their own world. I don't mind. I don't judge. But it's like, for me, it's like, damn, like, are they really comfortable with that? It's like, damn. And I guess in that sense, it would contribute to a lot of like parasocial, in a sense, because it's like, when they say those things, they will, I guess, I mean, all of us, I guess it will sort of like activate that thing, and
They're facilitating parasocial relationships to occur in the first place.
Yeah, and
They're making it happen by actively contributing to it.
yeah, and it's like, okay, fine. I don't, because maybe they do it for other reasons that I don't know, which is fine. But is that, would they know that they're contributing to like parasocial relationship, which they may or may not care about? So it's just a question to like ponder, which relates to like online relationships, I guess.
Yeah,
with
the
other
parasocial
people.
relationship is an interesting one, where it's
I-
some people just do it purely for the content and reaction, until
Uh-huh,
that reaction
yeah.
turns into something, malicious.
Yeah, big.
Stalking, people saying death threats when they find out that you are in a relationship. People
Yeah,
saying
that
if
is a big
you
thing.
Eat a Kit Kat bar the wrong way, however you want to define it.
Yeah,
It does depend. It does depend. Like, I think for people going into this content, I don't think. I guess it's not fair to say you should expect reactions like this, but considering this day and age, you should expect reactions like this.
Yeah, I
because
mean, come on.
Society has become. It is the risk. It is great. And
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that we as consumers of media could do better in terms of our reactions. Like, if they do ASMR, if they do ASMR, if they do ASMR, if they say, I was laughing to myself because I just imagined. Could you imagine an Asian mom ASMR? It's just a old, slightly 40s to 50-year-old lady just yelling at you to do your homework.
I mean, these days, I think that
Could potentially happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised if that's gonna
To be
happen.
honest,
To be
it
fair,
could
yeah,
be
it's the
honest.
internet. I wouldn't be
niche.
surprised if I just type into Google incognito, like, Asian mom ASMR. There generally will be an Asian mom ASMR. It's just teaching you how to cook rice or something.
No,
like that.
Asian mom nags you to wake up in the morning and do the house chores.
Bunch of pots and pans just banging around.
This ASMR is banging, man. It motivates me.
Did you remember that 20 years ago I had to fight 5 tigers for lunch, or something like that?
I mean, if people can have like a kink from trading, a kink with like an Asian mom telling you to wake up is definitely a thing.
I mean,
There's like
fetish,
8
I guess.
billion people in the world. I'm gonna
Yeah.
guess at least one person has that kind of weird thing going on. But
And
at
no
least, like,
judgment.
no judgment.
I'm
No
absolutely judging.
Oh. but at least like in my experience, right? I do know like a few ASMR VTubers, right?
Mhm.
And surprisingly, they, most of them, at least from what I observe, they put a clear boundary in like their content creation. Like they do make these kinds of content, but they make it like really, really like they emphasize on the fact that they want their viewers to know that this is just the content, that the person is not like that, you know. So
But there will be I guess that's the
but
sort
yeah.
of social relationships where there will be people who misunderstand it as
yeah,
Yeah, of course, of course.
yeah.
this
So
60,000 pixels that's moving in front of me is in love with me. It's something wrong. It's like,
so yeah, at that point, it becomes the viewers, like as you mentioned earlier, skill issue. So because they don't really understand how
Yeah.
it works, especially like for younger audiences.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be like a big problem. But then again, it's not the fault of the content creator, or
it's not
Yeah,
the fault
in
of
this
content
case
creator.
of the VTuber,
Yeah,
because
like if
they
they're
did
deliberately
make
going for that type of reaction, like the type of parasocial reaction, then okay, we can blame. There's partial
Yeah.
blame with the content creator. If they're
Mhm.
just there just because they like to type, fine, sure,
Yeah.
no issues.
like if
Yeah.
they have like established the boundaries, then you can no longer blame them.
Yeah.
So at this point, it's like it's the viewers like role to understand that shit, but apparently some people just won't be able to understand that, unfortunately.
Because
So-
there's only so much to the extent of like what the content creator can do. It's like what they can do is that well, they just put out a warning, and
Yep.
is that secondly they don't deliberately like asking for it, and that's the two things that they can do max, and then that's up to the viewers to like do the rest. That's a personal responsibility thing for the viewers sense.
Yep. So yeah, parasocial thing is, it's really not that easy to avoid, basically.
It's very hard to combat because again, it's one of those emotions humans.
Yeah.
whatever you want
Yeah.
to call it is that it's very easy for people who are emotionally starved to some extent, and when they get to, it's very easy for them to find solace in a lot of things, and that solace can be in the form, like you said, ASMR, virtual streamer, random models selling stuff on TikTok, however you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's very easy, and it is the risk, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not like trying to put like a gender thing on this, but it's that like boys, like males particularly, is that, you know, like how society is that structures around like, oh, being manly is that to not show emotions, yada yada yada. And that
I very much abide to that, unfortunately.
yeah. So in that case is that that's how they find solace, is that with these ASMR streamers, because it's that, you know, maybe they couldn't get that sort of like affirmation they get like perhaps from their families, so that's how they like use the the ASMR section to sort of like, it relieves them in a sense. Like, yeah, like in the short term it does, but I think over in the long run it would, if you're being too dependent on that, it would be like, it would potentially become a problem. So you just need to have a balance, I guess.
And I think that's where society has to come in, where that is to some extent that we as society, unfortunately, do have to put in quite a bit of effort to help individuals pull out of it, assuming they want to be helped in the first place. That's where it also gets quite confused. It gets quite hard to deal with. Like, it's all this well in helping people. The question is, do they want to be helped in the first place?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
essentially like a coping mechanism.
Mhm.
Actually.
Yeah, it's a coping mechanism. Yeah, not to say it's good. It has helped, but not to say it's helping. It shouldn't be that way, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not doing the thing that it should be doing.
It
Is
is
it?
doing the thing that it should be doing, but
Yeah.
it's bringing on other effects that it should that there should not be in the first
Oh,
place.
side effects,
Side
Yep,
effects,
yep,
yeah,
yep.
essentially
like
just
collateral damage.
collateral damage, yeah, area of effect, however you want to call it.
Mhm.
AOE. we're bringing MOBA terms now.
Moving on.
Okay, so any of you guys like want to add anything else? If you want to discuss anything, because that's like a lot of things that I've absorbed in my brain. Actually,
Yeah. I mean, I think so far for me, I think it's okay.
it's okay.
Yeah, I think for me, in terms of like my, I guess like I have sort of like a clear judgment, I guess right now. At least it's clearer that I'm like having a conversation with you guys. Is that it helps me like clear up like the cloudiness in a sense. So at least now that I know how to determine in a sense is that I can better navigate like the online relationship thing like with other people. So yeah, thank you guys for this.
It will be uncomfortable, I will say. I think the one thing that we have to remember about I guess the takeaway with online friendships is, I guess online relationships in general is it's great if they work out, but always expect them not to. Which is weird.
It's more nuanced than in real life relationships.
It's a lot more nuanced because I guess in real life relationships you can physically meet the person. There's the physical aspect of it helps a lot. You see,
Facial gestures, like body language, and stuff like that.
It really helps.
And that really does help. And I think that's the thing with online relationships, where it's very easy to over deliver as well. Because when you're in the physical, I guess when the physical aspect comes into play, and you have to meet the person, you gotta make sure you don't say some weird stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like it's very, very easy. It's incredibly easy in an online setting to just tell someone that you like them, and then
that is so. That's gonna make things really, really fucking awkward.
Yeah. Imagine telling that to your friend and say, "Oh yeah, we gotta meet for lunch tomorrow."
But
fun.
You know what is easier to say online? I think, in my opinion, at least, it's calling them calling their bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Calling out their bullshit.
Okay. I thought you meant milk before cereal or something, but okay.
No. I mean, it's way easier to just like, if like someone online does something bad, it's for me at least, it's like less effort to like tell them, yo, I think I don't think you're doing the right thing.
Because you don't have to meet them, but like the facial gestures and the body language is what makes it difficult, because like what Fizz said very early on, you don't want to do something or say something that would potentially tick them off. And unfortunately, the fact of bringing up someone's shortcomings means you're likely going to piss them off, assuming they're mature enough, or assuming they're sober, however you want to define it. It is the risk, I guess. Like it does make it easy to call out bullshit, obviously.
But it is also easier to apologize. Because you don't.
It is easier to apologize.
Yeah. So, this is gonna be like, I'm not sure if people will agree on this, but I still think that even though like online relationships are like more nuanced, there's like more layers to go through, but in real life relationships are still much preferred.
Yeah. And
even though it's harder, but at times I think it's not harder. I think if you know that person well enough,
it's harder. I guess by relativity in terms of effort, it can be harder.
You have to
bring up the argument of it's easier to call out someone's bullshit online. It's easier to apologize online. Does easy mean better?
Yeah, okay, that's like a can of worms that I don't know.
Because it's like, it's easy to apologize to someone. Does the convenience of apologizing to someone decrease the sincerity of the apology in the first place? If you have to say it to a person.
Wait,
I don't think it's like decreasing the sincerity. What is it?
To some extent. Like as in like, I'll just apologize to the person, but because I don't have to meet them anymore, like I'll just in sentence you're going to use the proper words, like how you do it, verbally to a person.
Well,
but more like, I guess
more like I think it's it's the same level of sincerity, but lower
I think it's the
sense of
physical,
impact.
the physical appearance, because it's like as you said, physically you will see like the body language, the facial expression, and then it's that and those would really, I guess, give you the signs that if someone would be pissed at you. But if you want to do like a phone call to someone else, and
that is
like even though it may, as you said, it may not be sincere, but it's that in a sense is that you can deliver the message more I guess comfortably, because it's that you won't have to pay too much attention onto the details that may potentially like disrupt the way that you want to like address something. That's because like I think in terms of like if you want to address like problems or bullshit like physically, it would be harder. But if you do it through like a phone call or like a text, I guess phone call would be better. Is that I think it would be a better way to like sort of do that in a sense. But I think
there's
in terms
still
of
a voice aspect. I would say that the physical aspect of using your voice rather than just text.
The tone thingy.
Yeah, the tone.
yeah. But
It's
in terms of
me,
like
if I called you for apologies, I'm really sorry about pissing you
Oh,
off.
oh,
You
of
know
course.
that I'm
Yeah.
calling out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
You texting, oh, I'm really sorry about pissing you off. So,
Yeah, but like I think as Nycto says that in terms of making friends, of course I would prefer physically, because one thing is that I think during my college degree, I started in actually around like 2020, which is the pandemic period. I literally went into the college like class. There's only two people beside me, and then I studied for 2 weeks, and it closed off like with the pandemic lockdown until 2023. So 2 years of my college like life, I have not met anyone. I have not
Same.
I have not like been into activities only in the last year, and that's like right now. Like even though yes, is that I appreciate like physical more, but it's that the thing inside is that is that it would be really nice to get back the years that I'm locked in my house.
True.
Like,
Yeah, I think that's what we all prefer, to get back those years of lost chances, so on and so forth. And I guess that is the blessing and the curse of online relationships.
Yeah.
The blessing of it is, even in a situation such as a lockdown, as long as you have an internet device, doesn't really do much. The curse of it, I guess, now comes with you now prefer having online relationships compared to real life relationships, just because online, to some extent, is potentially easier,
efficient.
not efficient, I would say, because it's like you can efficient just basically means not having friends. I depend on myself, pure efficiency. I am my own blockage.
Oh my
I am my own
God.
problem. But
No difference of different like perspectives on friends and efficiency, Nate. It's so different.
yeah, I mean, my efficiency is different. Like, I feel like I'm like extreme in terms of efficiency. I would not be a fun person to be friends with. I'd like to just state that very clearly.
No. I think efficiency it means you are not exerting like too much effort, and still you have friends. Yours is just not doing anything.
Yeah, just not have friends in the first place. You know, no problems. Absolute mint efficiency.
Oh my God, this bastard.
It's not the right way to do it. I do agree. Don't do as I say. Do as I don't.
This is not friendship advice, guys.
Do as I say. Don't do as I do. I don't do as I do. Do as I say. Do as I say, not as I do. There we go.
What? Wait, I have something to say, but I forgot. What the fuck? It's before the efficiency thingy. What were we talking about just now?
It's more efficient to not have friends than to have friends.
No. Before that.
Wait, shit. What were we talking about?
Efficiency. We were talking.
I need someone who can like backtrack.
I
Cause
think about it. What are we talking about?
Oh yeah, I think in terms of like the like the physical.
The physical aspect
Ah,
relationship.
okay. I remember.
Hold on.
Okay, so what I was gonna say is,
Here we go.
you have to take into account the difference of dynamic between people who strictly only know each other online, people who only know each other in real life, and people who know each other in like both situations. To me at least, no, not just to me, to everyone actually. I think you have to keep in mind the fact that when you know each other in real life, there is also occasionally you will have to talk to that person online. It stops becoming an online thingy because the online aspects simply becomes a convenience thing. If you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't think you understand because I'm
Slowly,
really
slowly.
shit at explaining this shit. But basically, because there are some VTubers, right, who know each other in real life, and their dynamic is like very different from people who only know each other online.
Yep.
And it makes it like you can basically escape some of the parts of the things that you can do online versus offline. Like for example, like when you apologize earlier, right? I'm not saying that it's not sincere for you to apologize on like online. More like the impact is just not there because as we mentioned earlier, there's like no tone of voice.
Yeah,
There's like no actual like facial expressions to
Yeah.
show how sorry you are. And another thing is the fact that, well, maybe you can script your apology, which kind of makes it like disingenuous. I know.
Yep.
But yeah, it's
I think it's part of the complications. I don't think there's a way
yeah
to 100% circumvent it. I would say.
yeah.
What,
Okay.
the way to circumvent it, real life relationships only. Again, not related. I guess the way to solve it. There's nothing wrong with having an online relationship and having a real life relationship.
Is anything that is wrong from that point is just skill issue from either party.
Yeah,
Could be
maintenance
either
is,
one.
Maintenance is a different story entirely. I won't say
It's-
maintenance is something.
It's a bitch. To be honest, the process itself is
Maintenance
a bitch.
is annoying. I mean, maintaining anything is annoying because that means constant effort that does not guarantee a good return.
Consistency is like the key in that part, I guess, for anything
Consistency
actually.
is a bane at times because there are times when you will easily say, "I'm just tired."
Yeah, I'm just tired.
You know, like most things, even if you are tired, if you want to maintain it, you gotta keep going. It's not just, oh, latte, I don't want.
Speaking about the day, it's already like
Damn, it's
how long
already
is it?
12.
It's 2 hours.
Yeah.
I came in from like the LRT. I was just gunning my way back. I was like, damn.
You haven't showered yet.
I showered in the morning, but I will
I
shower
showered.
again.
We should
Oh,
shower
God.
now.
You should shower now. What the fuck?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I will
Which
keep
is
myself
a
up.
good time to end because you should go take a shower.
You should.
It's fine. I'm already at home. I can shower anytime, to be fair, which I will. But still,
Okay. So
all right.
that's the
So I
case.
think for my time here, I think it ends here. Thank you guys for this.
Yeah.
A really
thank
really
you,
pleasant
thank
talk. I
you.
really enjoyed myself. Yeah. Thank you
Yeah,
guys for the. I think to be honest, I would really like wanna like talk about like other stuff regarding this because it's interesting, like to explore like other topics. If you guys like,
it's a
want to.
wormhole. I swear to God, it is an absolute like Nycto says, it's many cans of worms that you wish not to open.
Usually we don't really talk about serious stuff offline. I don't remember. Have we ever spoke about anything?
I think we don't actively talk about it as in, again, that's not the main goal, but it's very normal for us to sidetrack, I guess.
Yeah, but the only times me and Nate will talk is on my stream.
Yeah, because I mean,
because
you're a busy person and I'd be a busy person. And whatnot,
because
so there really
Nate-
isn't that time to-
Nate has his own channel, but he doesn't do content.
I
I
am
think
a
he's super
knackered-
out.
I am a knackered son of a gun, but yeah.
But I
yeah,
think this
if-
would work is that we just like you know, with this like thing that you do, Nycto, is that we just talk about random stuff, I
Yeah.
guess. I think it works is
Yeah.
that we just like take like maybe I don't know, like it wouldn't be a consistent thing, like whenever you guys feel like it, and then we just like, you know, just gather here, just like talk. Take
Yeah,
it
yeah.
talk.
That's the thing. The way I usually do it in my streams, right? But it's only specifically in my channel because in my channel there's this one text channel where I just name it Tarik Requests, or people can just message me there and then request for me to pull them into my stream. So that's normally how Nate does it. So I don't really do that in the MYVT server, unfortunately.
Always me just asking to just gonna bang, tarik bang.
Bang, tarik bang, and then that's because we normally don't plan that shit. But yeah,
I
sure.
see.
Now there's
and
the risk, to
then-
be fair though. Like we have talked about how I might get your channel cancelled. We will get to that point. Not saying that's the main goal, but that is probably like a cycle.
Ooh.
There are times where I specifically don't want anyone to join in because I want to like usually play games because I can't really listen to like a serious conversation while, you know, slashing things,
Yeah, I would
killing
need
and
that.
shooting.
I would need that focus as well.
Yeah, so before we end the stream, you want to do some plugs? You want to promote some things? Feel free to do so.
20
I
volt
mean-
plug, 60 volt plug.
Shameless plug. Okay, let's go.
Oh yeah, I will gladly do my shameless plug, of course.
And disconnected. 20 volt.
No, no,
plug,
go ahead,
60
go
volt
ahead,
plug.
go ahead.
But
Go
yeah,
ahead, go ahead.
I guess just check out my YouTube channel, Fizz Flyrework, or you can like just head on to my Twitter as well. FizzFlyROWORK. I hope I spelled that right. But yeah.
Advertisement. Visit us at www.fizzflyerwork.com.
Dude, I don't know how to do promos. I feel so weird to do promos. It's so weird. Oh.
Oh my god. Well, I want the people who collab with me to, you know, like be known. I do want
see.
my viewers to check them out. So that goes for you as well.
Phil Swift
Definitely.
here with Lexio, sorry. Yeah. How
Yeah,
about
but-
just Phil Swift?
But if you guys are interested, you can go check out Fizz's like YouTube channel. I will like put the link in the description of the VOD later.
Nice.
And do you have anything you wanted to say before we end the stream?
I'm knackered to hell, but thank
You're
you.
not
for
gonna
tuning
hell.
in.
Don't forget to shower.
Oh, I don't think you can really forget about that part. I feel like it's a very subconscious thing.
And Fizz, you forgot to put Nate's PNG on your stream.
Dude, okay, that's the thing. I'm already curious is that I don't know where to find his link. Oh, it's there. I
What?
didn't put
I
it.
gave it to you. I gave it to you.
Hello,
Oh.
people in Fizz's stream. I have been this random voice who is actually Malaysian Chinese, but I don't sound like one, who has been speaking in the background.
No. It's just you would be sort of like the you know, like in music studios they have the guy behind the screen that's talking. So you'll be the guy.
You know, like it's like a repeat of Ghost Month at this point. It's me again. You tried to get rid of me. I'm back.
It's just the voices. Like Nate, it's just the voices in the
It's
stream.
just a voice. I never
voices
existed
in
in the
my
first
head.
place. Yes. I never existed in the first place. I'm a fiction
my
of your
God.
imagination.
So sorry about that.
It's fine. I don't.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about that.
I
kind of
really
stuff.
don't care, man. I guess sidetracking to like initial part where we're talking about like VTuber persona and whatnot. It really also online relationship in a VTubing manner.
Mhm.
Also, in the end, does come down to what does your VTubing persona mean to you?
I think me and Nate personally, we are even in our VTuber thingies, we are very like realistic.
I am
think.
me. Like the reason I have a PNG is so I don't have to turn on my camera. It really is just that. It's nothing to do with keeping out a persona. It's just that I'm a lazy sack of taters, and so it does boil down to like, how you say, making friends with like VTubing persona. It is very easy for people to stick to their VTubing persona if that is the persona that gets them more attention. So it's very easy for people to like go down that path of, I'll just stick to being my VTubing persona, because in their opinion, how they've seen it is that is the persona that gets me the most attention. Unfortunate, I will say, but I guess understandable.
Okay. Yeah, okay. It's
We're done.
like
We're done.
2 hours and 18 minutes.
Let's keep it going.
So thank you everyone who have been joining in. This is a really fun thing to do, and Fizz, you have been lovely. Thank you for suggesting this shit in the in the
so
Google
much fun.
forms.
Yeah,
It's a good pilot. Very good.
Yeah.
Very
So if anyone's interested, you guys can like fill in the form in my Twitter pinned, so that we can have like this kind of conversations. But
wait, if you're
thank
doing
you.
if you're doing one in the future, like you can just like hit me up. Like I'll be glad to like join on.
I'll probably need like some people. Sometimes I don't think Nate will be available as well. I personally like taking Nate in this kind of streams because when he talks, it doesn't stop.
I like disrupt the
This
flow.
is a free
I
content
like,
for you.
So there's like a lot of things that he can put to the table.
It's like
I
you know
see.
how you and a friend are talking and you come to the door that you need to pull, you pull open, it's just constant line of people coming in from outside the door, and basically that line of people.
Yeah,
I
but
will-
those people are coming from your mouth.
No.
Or it's just the voices, maybe.
Is this the voices?
I'm just a voice in your head.
Okay.
Very much so. All right, we're done. We're done.
We're done.
We're done.
Thank you.
All right. I will
Okay.
see you guys sometime in the future or in the next collab.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
All right. See you
Everyone,
guys. It's
have
been
a
fun.
nice night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, wow. That is so much fun. Woo. Okay. Oh, man. Dude, that is so much fun. Oh my god. I haven't been like... It's like, I haven't been this like absorbed into like a... Like, into a live stream. And I'm sorry for if you guys like think this maybe potentially be I don't know, a little bit boring, I guess, because it's a lot of talking. Usually a lot of my like content is like either finding some stuff or just doing gaming, but I really enjoy this. Is that, and wow, Nycto, sheesh, what a person, man. It's like, here's the thing, is that I like to talk about these kinds of stuff, but like I'm thinking in terms of like the content side, is that I'm not sure people would like very much enjoy it, but to be honest, I'm having so much fun, and I would gladly to do it to do another one. Like I think as Nycto says, is that it really depends on his schedule, because from what I know from his like I guess you can say like personality, is that he does things at his own pace rather than me. Okay, I'm trying to put out like every like a schedule for like every week and to try to do this every single fucking week. I think yeah, I think that's his style. So yeah, I really love it. Thanks Nycto. All right, so yeah, that's been so much fun. Really love it. And yeah, I guess that's all for it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I really enjoyed it a lot. And again, I would need to do this. I would just need to drop this in the chat. All right, let's see. All right. Oh wait, I think I have. Oh wait, did I include this like? Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, thanks man, you're awesome. Thank you, Nycto. Thank you, Nycto. That's a really fun session, Nycto. I really love it. Really love it. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Please check out Nycto. I put the links in the description. You can check Nycto out on Twitter and on YouTube as well. He has his own side of like the podcast, like from his perspective, which is so good, dude. The setup is so chill. I would like watch back maybe I wanna like check back his like channel to see his perspective. It's so good. At least it's better than mine. I forgot to put even one of the PNGs for our guests. Sorry Nate, if you're watching this. But yeah, it's been really fun. Please check them out. They've been really lovely. And yeah, I hope that we can have this these types of like conversations in the future. It's been really fun and I love it. So thank you for anyone that just stopped by, anyone that just lurk in the chat, and anyone that takes your time, Nycto as well, to chat with me and to like make this stream possible and just like make it enjoyable. Alright, so yeah, I guess that's about it. My name is Fizz Flyrework, and I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I will be having another gaming stream tomorrow, and yes, with my PNG form for now. But it, alright. Fizz, are you gonna return on next Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yep. He's okay. So yeah, on next Tuesday, my live 2D will come back. For good measure. Good night, Nycto. Hope you had a great rest, and tell Nate to go shower, okay? Good night, Nycto. Good night. And yeah, I'll be having another gaming stream tomorrow, and I'll see you guys there. So yeah, thank you everyone, and hope you have a great rest of your night and great rest of your day. Alright, see you guys. Bye bye.